I am nervous. There are only 3 Kerbal streams remaining. And today, well, the first 30 minutes or so will determine whether or not we wipe or live happily ever after. Oh. Mindright, welcome to the stream. Bybeat, Mina, Eric, Alkirion, Scotty, welcome to the stream. As the title says, this is a big one. The core samples on Duna take a week to drill, right? We got our core samples and they are now on board 2 ships, one piloted by Eric and one piloted by Cellist, or the Eric and Cellist missions, and they are heading back to Kerbal. If I don't land them safely, we will need 2 weeks to get them back. To get new ones, and then they have to go flawlessly. So I need these landings to be absolutely perfect. Don't be nervous, we all know it's going to go badly. Thank you, baby. Because we just need these core samples, and then we need to think of the jam wedge situation, which we'll do today. And if I can get jam wedge back, we can get a sample of his blood back to Kerbin. As well as the these samples, Bybeat then has all of the necessary ingredients to create the vaccine. And then, if we can get it created, we can build the necessary... The hell is that sound? Turns out that was a... Auto plays on, apparently. Oh, there's about 18 different fucking musics now, god damn it. Right, so today is everything. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream as well, says as if vaccines work. Bybeat, congratulations. Scribby's emo. Right, we begin. Hello, everybody. It's Friday. Welcome to the stream. Now pray with me. We kind of do, but it will be extremely tight. But if I can get these samples back now, we should be fine. Here we find ourselves on board a ship with Fisty, Robot Fisty, Koala, Easy Green, and Mikey B. If everything goes well, these will be the very last Kerbals to lay eyes on Duna. That sounds good, right? Tell me that doesn't sound good, to see Duna for the very last time. But these aren't our concern right now. These are going to have to wait for a little while, because our main concern are these 2. We have the Shippy McShipface and the Kaluna Coil. I think, if I recall, the Eric's ship, the Kaluna Coil, was the one that set off first, which means he's the one I'm going to have to focus on. And the Cellist mission can come second. Bring us home. Well, we've got Robot... Gandolfini, we've got Chaz, Scotty, Mindright, Alkirion, and Eric on board this one. Nobody gets a successful mission point because I think the missions were actually all completed. But here is the thing. On board this science module right here is the extremely valuable
Herbert Gandolfini.
Herbert? Gwynblade, thank you for the bits, is the extremely valuable Duna South Pole core sample. Eric, are you ready? I think Herbert Gandolfini is piloting this back. So, hey Scotty, are you here? He should be here somewhere. He was speaking just before. Now, at the end of last week's stream, I set us on a collision course with Kerbin. So what we're going to do now is we're going to advance time How can I do this safely? Because I really, really, really can't afford to crash. We've got half a tank of fuel. I tell you what, no. Shall I orbit? It's snowing. Chopped in. I'm buckled in, got my shoes tied, my hat on backwards, let's go. So Eric should eventually appear here somewhere, if I've got this right. What's the safest way? I think what I might do is just flirt with the upper atmosphere and just burn retrograde. And just keep burning, just to completely confirm that this ship gets into orbit. Actually, let me just... Where's Cellist and... Oh, here they come. So the Kaluna Coil's going to get there first, and then Cellist and his ship shortly after. So let me just fully confirm that this is correct. I'm going to turn off Time Warp here. It is correct. Look, we can see it's correct. Okay. You are nearly home. Mina and everybody else is on this one. And Eric and everybody I just mentioned is on this one. Timmy, welcome to the stream. How are we? Put your hat on properly, Fred Dirts. Okay. Save. Timmy, what's new? Well, stream. Let me time warp to here. This is one of the very last Kerbal streams. And I need this landing and the landing after it to go flawlessly. How high should I get above Kerbin's... How low into Kerbin's atmosphere? Here they come! How low into Kerbin's atmosphere should I get for this? Currently, because 70,000 is... I need enough to slow down, but not enough to burn up. Shall I go 20? An air brake? Like, you know, I don't want to blow up, do I? Eric, we're here. Whatever happens now, that core sample, it's very important that that science unit survives. If I turn to, what will it be, radial in, and we get this to 30 no, let's go 30. Air brake for Eric, that's true. Let's do that. What I'm going to do, yeah, let's just play it 100% safe. We're going to slowly enter. I feel like I could just slingshot it straight there like I usually do, but I want to be quadruple safe this time. Because we are going pretty fucking quickly. Let me just radial out a little bit. We'll go above 30 kilometers above the surface, which is pretty deep in the atmosphere. But I don't want to run out of fuel and fuck off. But I also don't want to burn up, so hang on. Let me just see if I can get this right. $30,253 meters above the surface, Eric. We're going to be sneaking in and air braking. And burning our speed off as well. Eric, are you confident at this? Oh.
My dad said, always leave them wanting more. Ironically, that's how he lost his job in disaster relief.
Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Right, we just have to pray. Chaz, Scotty, Mindright, and Alkarion, and Eric. This is the last chance. We are on our way to Kerbin now. I'll get relatively close and then we'll stop because I need to do the adjustments. We'll go do it here. I need to retract the solar panels. Santa, how are we? Welcome to the stream. The solar panels are in. Turn into retrograde. See, I've got 5,000 meters per second. We are coming in fast as we speak. Once it gets to once it gets to 70, we'll just ride it in. In fact, I might actually start burning off a lot of... No, wait. If I start burning off speed here, maybe? These engines are so slow that this won't do much. Maybe that's a bit too early. Let's start burning off speed here, maybe. I'm so nervous. Do you know what? Because of the sheer amount of stress this has caused, I think we put Santa... Not Santa, sorry. I think we put... Well, I think Santa deserves to go in prison as well. I think we put Santa, Alkarion, Mina, Eric and Scotty all in prison. On our prison colony ship that's going to Midness. Because of everything they've done, right, baby? Because Alkarion and Mina should not have... Well, Scotty and Eric should not have given the P-word ingredients back to the P-word area after using them for sex stuff. And Mina and Alkarion should definitely not have made food with them. And Santa deserves to go on the prison colony ship that's going to Minmus and been stuck there forever. Because he failed to crash the space station. I'm not losing any speed here. Please tell me I don't just skip off the atmosphere. Because he's Santa. But that would be too easy. He needs to be tried for his crimes. Right, we're coming in now. I'm a chef. I can't cook with ingredients. I cannot not cook with the ingredients at hand. Wipe some cheese off his lips. Now, it's too easy, baby. That's prejudice. We need to try him for his crimes. Oh, crap. Here we go. Right, just please no explosions. Would it be easier or safer to ditch this heat shield? If I fuck this up... I kind of want to keep the engine on. Oh, we're heating up. We're heating up. We are slowing down. We're slowing down. We're slowing down quite fast now. We're going deeper into the atmosphere. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. But this is hot as knobs. Maybe we should have gone a little bit deeper. Hot pipe incoming. We're slowing. We're slowing. Right, we're staying. We're staying. We're landing on Kerbal, whatever happens. We are slowing down a lot. I need to actually make sure that I land. I know where I'm landing. We might be alright, we might be alright. I think this is... It looks dramatic, but it's a guaranteed way to not overheat too much. Do you know what? We're just going to ride this tank all the way down. I'm actually going up, but we needn't worry. There we go, now we're descending, now we're descending. I need this to be at like 300 meters per second. Riding on Thandir, what are we, oh, the tanker, see? This looks more dramatic than a normal landing, but I think it's actually significantly safer and more controlled. Although we're starting to realise how useless these nuclear engines are not at sea level, but in the atmosphere. Okay, we're still 25 kilometres above the surface of Kerbal. Slowing down. I need this to touch the floor. It's this bit that needs to touch the floor. We're still very high in the atmosphere, though. We just wait. Let's just wait. Ah, just drink coffee, Stubbler, and relax. And then it's 50% of the hard work done for today. We're getting through the thicker parts of the atmosphere. We're 16 kilometres above the surface. My heart is pounding. 14 kilometres. I need this to go down to 270 or so. 13 kilometres. 12 kilometres. Cellist, welcome to the stream. 11. Decouple the engine, the fuel tank. Pop the chutes. Cellist, welcome to the stream. Shoots are yellow. Please pop. Please pop. We're about to be 5 kilometers above the surface. Now. The shoots are slowing us down, but everything's fucked. If we hit the surface like this. The shoot should inflate and then hopefully slow us down to about 6. 3 kilometers. 2.5. Drogue shoots. 2 kilometers. This still needs to get lower, but I think the body of the main body of the orange chute should fill and slow us down to 10 at least. I think we're landing in the sea. We are. There's one way to check is to switch between sea level and ground level, and they're both the same. Mindright, Alkirion, Eric, Scotty, and Chaz. You have all made it. Scotty has made it safely back to Kerbin. Let's just time warp. And we have the North Pole sample. South Pole sample. I see why he was celebrating now, Mindright. Congratulations, Scotty. You have been off Duna for 2 years. Never mind on it. Alright. Now hopefully I should have enough time to get to the next ship before it just flies away. Then we're going to have to sort out the jam wedge thing. You did it. Eric, that was well played. You not only rescued 4 Kerbals, you also brought back the key thing we needed from Duna. And we are about to touch down. Scotty, Chaz, Mindright, Alkirion, and Eric. You are home, and you bring with you the polar ice sample Duna South. And you even brought 200 signs back with you. Eric, well played. There's no successful mission point for it at last because I forgot to state one before the mission started. Because we don't know who's fucking driving or whatever. But that is done. Now, straight to the tracking centre because I have to do that again with you, Cellist. Welcome to the stream. Now it's your turn to not fuck it up. It's called Shippy McShipface and it's nearly here. Cellist, don't fuck this up. Congratulations to everybody that has just returned home.
I will do my best, I think.
Siri read that out perfectly then. Fuck. Okay, now. Cellist, Shake, Santa, Kitten, Mina, and Cats. It's your turn to come home safely. We are retracting all solar panels now. Preparing to land. I think we can do the same as we just did, right? Do you think? It looks dramatic, but I think we might be able to get away with doing that. And if not, we're fucked. But if I can get this down, then it's a joyous day indeed. Right, we need Cellist to get to, well, here, right? And the further away we are, the cheaper the adjustments to his periapsis to curb it. I don't know what I'm going to do about the jam wedge situation. One thing about jam wedge being stuck so far out that is giving me a tiny bit of hope is jam wedge obviously fucked off away from curbing and then lost all communication. So his periaps, the lowest point of his orbit, is curbing. So there might be a point where we can just sit and let time just go and go and go until he gets close to curbing. And then if he gets close to curbing, we can bring him in, right? We can Like, he'll have connection to the space center and we can fly him home. That might be the answer. Or we send out something with a radio signal on it so he can just get close enough so he can have connection to the thing and do his maneuver notes or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. You better or I'll Megaban you forever. No, Megaban Cellist, he's driving. Actually, he's not driving, is he? Who did Cellist went out there with somebody specific, right? Who did Cellist go out with? I can't remember. I think it might have been Shake. But we didn't set a fucking successful mission point. Alright, so I need to do the same again. We need to get this to about... Well, we know it worked, right? So I think we should just try it like this. Get this to 30k. This is breaking my fucking... I'm going to have a heart attack after this. 5, 4, 3, 2... Nope, that was far too far out. I won't concentrate. I'm still waiting for somebody to go out with me. Hashtag forever alone. Have you ever thought of going to the local park at night, Cellist? Because there's meetings there. I'm not saying anything, you know what I mean? I just realised all the different ways that could sound like something you don't joke about. Well, think about it this way, Cellist. You'll be a fucking planet-wide hero after this if you can bring back the last thing we need. Actually, we need Jam Wedge's blood, don't we? I don't think the others would be safe if he did. All the perverts in the park would all of a sudden be in grave danger. Right, we don't have as much fuel on Cellist's ship, but it should be alright. I'm going to start boosting... I'm going to move in a little bit. We're going to get a bit daring here. Maybe I'll go to 200. 200 kilometres above the surface. Then we'll start boosting. Actually, fuck it. We'll boost now. Balls to it. Cellist, don't fuck this up. Right, so go to the park at night to retrieve Jam Wedge's blood. Got it. Exactly. Imagine if Jam Wedge came back from his long hiatus right now and read that. He just pops in and that's the first thing he sees. I'm nervous about fuel levels, but I guess on a ship like this we don't have to worry too much about it, do we? 29 kilometres. This should be fine. It should work just the same as the last one. We'll be fine. I don't actually think it was the nuclear engine boosting like this that caused the deceleration. I think it was more the air braking. But I don't like the idea of air... That's a beautiful view. Look at the moon. Ooh, lovely. This game's got the simplest graphics of anything we play, yet it has the capacity to have the most beautiful visuals. Slow down. This is so fast. I can't get over how fast we enter. It's ridiculous. I can't turn too much because I'll end up catching everything on fire and we'll be in big bum trouble. I should still have enough fuel left. This is exactly the same ship as the last one. Like Mirror's Edge. Simple but beautiful. I mean, kind of, yeah. Razor, welcome to the stream. If I can land this, then the virus is cured. This is a hot one. Why are we shaking so much? Razor, how are we? Good afternoon. If I can land this, then we have all the necessary ingredients to cure COVID-21. I've gained orbit. We're golden. Mina, cats, kitten, shake, cellist. That doesn't look good. It is a bit dramatic, right? But this is actually the safe way of doing things. I don't know why it wobbles so much. I need this to get to 250. Down from 2,000 something something. Oof, nearly landed at the KSC. So after this, we need to work on the Jam Wedge issue. No, we don't. We need to bring back Koala and... I think Mikey and Easy Green, obviously, because that's who they rescued. And I think there was another person, but I can't remember who that was. And then what's the missions? I guess we just leave Bybee to synthesise the vaccine. We need to build something that can disperse it. What if we dispersed it? What if we... the atmosphere ends at 70 kilometers above the surface of the planet, right? That's where the atmosphere ends and space begins. Or I know it's more nebulous than that, but how would we disperse the vaccine? Would we build something? Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Bybee. Would we build something that can orbit? We landed in the sea again. This looks alright, actually. Yeah. Do we make an air duster thing that can orbit at just above 70 kilometres and shoot down? I know that technically wouldn't work in real life, but it would be easier if we don't need a vaccine. Well, it would. This is in-game stuff, by the way. We're not talking about COVID. Okay, stop the engine. Decouple. Pop the chutes. I think we've done it. I think we're alright. Low orbit chemtrail fireworks. Yes. You're right, actually. Oh, that would be dramatic as well, mind right? True. Thinking something like when they fly pesticides over it. Yeah, it would, but I'm thinking if we do it in orbit, Bybee, so it can just slowly do it itself as it goes around the planet, you know what I mean? But we'll do one in polar orbit and one in equatorial. And then hopefully... Or we could do 4, couldn't we? We could do 1 in polar, 1 in equatorial, and 2 diagonal. You know what I mean? So we could have... So if you looked at all of the orbiter things, it would pretty much cover most of the planet. That could work. If we can get Jamwedge's blood back, of course. That sounds a good idea, actually. Should we do that? Because we've got 3 streams left, but if we can get Jamwedge back today, then we're safe. We just need to disperse the bastard thing. Right, let me just get this right. I think like both of you say, some way of dispensing it. I mean, you could use RCS Mindray as well. That would look similar, but I think fireworks are probably better. Cellist, Shake, Santa, Kitten, Mina, and Cats. Allow me to congratulate you. Bear with me. It's taking a bit longer than I thought. Allow me to congratulate you. 1 second. Just give me a second. Allow me to congratulate... Come on, Kerbal. Allow me to congratulate you. Allow me to congratulate you on safely returning home from Duna. Alright. No, not the leaderboard. The to-do list can now have gets cracking. The polar ice sample Duna North. Done. Do you want to have my experiment? Yes, experimental science was bought. I needed to get experimental science to find out what ingredients I needed for the vaccine, Mindray. So we did that shortly before. There actually is a thing in the Kerbal community, Razor, called the Kraken, which is when you've got so much shit on your ship that the physics loses control of what it should do because of sheer shite on screen, and it just flings ships apart. They call it getting krakened. It's done, boys and girls. Look at all of these fucking Kerbals we've just got back. Amazing. And then we walk to a new sunrise.
Now hurry up and open the door. Bibbeat has farted.
Lovely! Congratulations everybody that's just returned home. Harry, welcome to the stream. But did we want them all back? Yes, we did. Right. Now, the only thing we need for the vaccine is pure Kerbin blood from an uninfected source. There was nobody anywhere on the planet, anywhere in space other than Kerbin when the virus broke out on board the space station, right? The space station was fully infected. We had to bring everybody back and put them in quarantine, if you remember, at the Space Centre. It was a whole fucking thing. We kept it perfectly safe. The quarantine was fine. Mindrat did that boat mission that went flawlessly. Santa went and picked up people flying about. Killed Augur, actually, but never mind. Everything went well. The only thing to do was to decommission the space station, which was to send it to blow up in orbit, right? It was going to blow up harmlessly in orbit and everything was going to be fine. We was deorbiting it, sorry. It was going to blow up on its way re-entering Kerbin. Santa was the Kerbal put in charge of that, if you remember. And he managed to somehow drive the space station unbroken into Kerbin, and it blew up on the floor of Kerbin. That polluted the entire planet. Now, shortly before the outbreak, there was a mission sent to Duna. There was a one-man mission on board the Duna Want to Come Back. Yeah, basically, like Mindrat says, the Kraken actually saved it. This is the Duna Want to Come Back. Now, we're about to go back in time as far as Doomhaus engineering is concerned. It's probably going to have a Poodle engine on it, because they all had Poodle engines on them back then. But this mission was Jamwedge trying to get to Duna. The issue was, Jamwedge is not a pilot. He's an engineer, which means the mistake look how old this thing looks, which means that this is like going to old Aperture, Mina. Which means the mistake we made was, look at the solar panels, fuck. Jamwedge got all the way out here, and because he's not a pilot, he can't fly this thing. He can't make maneuver nodes, he can't even remove maneuver nodes, look. He's maneuver locked. The only way he can fly is if he has connection to the Kerbal Space Centre. But look how fucking far away he is. He's just here on this blue line, orbiting nothing. Now, here's my thing, look, I can't even get rid of this maneuver node, so this is going to be a fucking mess. But here's my theory. If you look down here, because he set off from Kerbin, obviously he did this before the outbreak, so Jamwedge has clean blood. The only Kerbal that has clean blood. So Mindrat, yeah, exactly, everybody but Jamwedge is rescued. We need, according to the experimental science thing we unlocked, we need a clean blood sample. And the only clean blood sample is the currently stranded in deep space Jamwedge, who has been up here for 41 years, 118 days, 4 hours and 43 minutes. 41 years in a Pringles can. Now, the only thing we can possibly do, by now probably a mummy in space could look drawing blood. That boy is never going to make it to the promised land. So here's our options, right? Because again, look, he can't make manoeuvres, he can't fly, I can't do the technical bullshit to get him back to Kerbin. One of the options is to send a ship out and try and park next to him, pick him up and bring him back. That sounds easy. But then we'd have to fuck about with quarantine and stuff, right? Another thing is, I could send a ship with a radio signal on it so that he can connect to that ship and then he can, they can remotely, on his ship, make maneuver nodes and bring him in. But here's the thing that I think is more realistic. So this pale blue circle here is Kerbin. Here's Kerbin, look. This is where we need to be. The darker blue one is, or the, I don't know, the more vibrant blue one is Jamwedge. Why is Duna the target? Fuck Duna. Because he left Kerbin, his periapsis, which is his lowest point to the sun, is obviously very close to Kerbin's, because that's where he left from before he lost control. Now, so if I zoom in here, would it benefit me having exactly the same periapsis as Kerbin? Because I think, if I recall, Kerbin's periapsis is 13,464,748 kilometres. But that's not moving. Is Duna's? Yeah, Duna's is moving, look. What about this one? Dres moving. They're all moving, which means that I'm assuming, to make it easier for new players, Kerbin is always at exactly the same altitude from the sun, right? Perfect orbit. Would it... If I was to get... Our periapses are quite close, look. So if that's Kerbin's periapsis... No, that's not Kerbin's periapsis, is it? Ignore that. What have I done? That's wrong. That's Kerbin's periapsis. 13... Somebody write this down for me, I'd appreciate it. 13338. That's my manoeuvre periapsis, right? This is my 13338. 13338. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, baby. 13338. So, if I was to turn to retrograde now, which I can do, luckily, it's one of the few things I can do. I can fly manually. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Have I got this engine turned on? Oh, the poodle engine. Oh, shit. I missed my poodle engines. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. We might actually be saving Kerbin. So 1333. So I need 338 in the second column, obviously, don't I? So if I was to burn retrograde, get 13338. I've got a full tank of fuel, luckily, because I think I sent him out and then lost control. So I need 338, 39, 38, 37. We'll get it as close as possible. 36, 35, 4. One 337,973, right? So that's what, fucking 17 kilometres off. That's pretty perfect on a fucking solar system scale. Now that means... You see, if I was just a time warp... Like, if I was just a time warp now... This will give everybody that's just returned home finally a break. See, if I just waited, then I could get Kerbin and Jamwedge pretty much next to each other, right? There would be a time in the distant future where that would happen and I can bring Jamwedge back. Surely. Or, no. I should have really thought about this more. I was so worried about them other two vessels, I forgot about the main mission, which is trying to get Jamwedge home. But here's the thing. If I get to my periapsis, which is here, oh, I'm confused by this. Hang on. If I get to my periapsis here, and then burn, it shouldn't be that long a burn, should it? I could get my orbit to match Kerbin's, and then I would. If I got my orbit, Jamwedge's orbit, to match Kerbin's, could I just wait and have a double chance of getting back? I'm so confused. I'm trying to work out whether if this orbit gives me more or less of a chance to... Like, will I have an encounter with Kerbin sooner or later if I shrink my orbit to the size of Kerbin's? Because think about it this way, right? If I shrunk my orbit to the size of Kerbin's, so this blue line and this blue line were the same, then all the way around here I would have a heightened chance. But if I got it too close, we'd be orbiting at the same speed, right? But then this is just a rendezvous manoeuvre. And I've been practicing rendezvous manoeuvres on doona raw for weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Kerbals. Are you willing to sit on Kerbin, safe, riddled with Poovid, for a few years for the sake of safety? I thought I'd get 10 minutes of Scarab Lord 2 while I waited for my mother. I've watched the full thing and nothing. I think she's lost. Is there a Scarab Lord? Wait, is there a Scarab Lord 2? Are you saying Barney's released his video, Koala? Hello? Her video, sorry. Koala, welcome to the stream. Or is there already two? Yeah, there might already be 2, you're right. There was 2 anyway, yeah, you're right. Okay, can I not? I can't fucking time warp, can I? I'm gonna have to time warp manually. Let's time warp to my periapsis. I'm trying this. I'm just gonna have to be brave. Right, turn to retrograde. Fuck it, we're doing it. Hopefully this is a fuel saving method. I need that to say 13,000 and it's currently at 24,000. Make the orbit a bit further in or out. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. But I'm wondering, Mindrake, whether or not having it slightly more elliptical will make it even faster. But I guess we have to wait for Kerbin anyway, right? Because what you've just said there, that's my usual rendezvous manoeuvre, is just to have it obviously shorter and faster so that I can catch up or it can catch up quicker. But if I move it in, because Kerbin's sphere of influence is massive, I'm wondering whether there might be a point where I can catch it sooner. Because I don't want to use too much fuel, because I need to orbit, don't I? I need Jamwedge orbiting, not just... Oh! That's it, right? That's it. That's it. I've done it. Wait, have I done it? What are the fucking chances? It's fucking equatorial. Of course it's equatorial. Why wouldn't it be? Wait, what can I do with this? I can't do... Wait. I'm so excited. Jamwedge is coming back. Can I be honest? Wait, would Radial In work for this? Can I be honest? I thought what I was doing here was just showing everybody what won't work before I started doing the complicated thing. I think you want to be a bit further out so it catches up to you. Never mind. That's freaking awesome. I think this is all just luck. Okay, so Radial In. I don't know if Radial Out and Radial In's the right move at this point. I've got a fuckload of fuel to circularise with. This is insane. So let me get to, what should we say, 100? 90. 90's fine. 90's beyond fine. Fuck, this is no way did that just happen.
Oh no daddy, I made a messy Wessie when I did a cummy wummy uwu XD.
Koala, is that what you're going to do in BG chat tonight, just to throw people off and stop them being toxic? Is that what you was referring to before? Trim, welcome to the stream. Trim! I'm actually making it... Jamwedge is making it back. We accidentally did the right thing. So where are they going to meet? Wait, where are they going to meet? Because I can't fucking warp or anything. I have to manually... I have to get this so fucking correct. So Jamwich has got a long way to go yet, right? Yeah. Trim. Up to the street. So let's just wait for a little while. I've still got so much fuel left. We have to build something, don't we? Hang on. We have to build a new ship. We have to build something that... How do we get a blood sample from Jamwich? I'll tell you what we should do. We should send something up to Jamwich. Oh, I know what we'll do. If we can get Jamwich parked in orbit safely... Wait, what? Why is that? What's happened? Hello? Kerbin? Is Jamwich not flying by anymore? What? What's happened to Jamwich's fucking orbit? Is that a visual bug? What? Now Jamwich doesn't have an encounter? How did that happen? Nothing changed. Hang on. That can't have changed, right? Am I right in thinking? I'm saving and we're going back.
Did you jam a wedge in
Oh, it's there. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Chalice, thank you for the bits. Jeez, that scared the shit out of me then. Alright, we've still got our curb imperator. We're fine, we're fine. Yeah. Do you know what I might do? I might build a ship that's... look, it just... That's scary, that. It shouldn't do that. It's scaring the bloody... Juna's gravity, you might have been too close and it's thrown you out. Maybe, but it keeps, like, flicking on and off. Let me just close the map screen and open it again. Like this lot, and then you open the map screen, and then does it remember the fucking manoeuvre it promised us? Surely not. Let's just time warp in and see what happens. Yeah, there we go, look. It's a visual bug mind, right, it appears. Right, this is actually more... I can't believe it's before... I'm not even an hour in and we've done all 3 of today's goals. Chalice, thank you for the bits, by the way. Trim, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Right, we're approaching now. Am I on my... I aren't yet. I guess I can just retrograde burn like a maniac, right? But I don't want to get slung off again, because that would be bad. And I've got a connection to the KSC! Jamwich can pilot his ship again for the first time in 43 years. See, it's gone again. Why? Let me switch back to... Why am I keep losing that? That's heartbreaking. I'll time warp until I get into Kerbin's sphere of influence. Oh, obviously already in it, but... Well, no, yeah, am I? There we go. Okay. Alright, then switch to... I can't switch to Kerbin in this view, can I? Because it fucking does my head in this. If I was to add a manoeuvre there... I'll get rid of this manoeuvre. Imagine being able to fly your own fucking ship. That is a 2 minute and 27 second burn, 183 delta V.
Adam and Hoover
went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. Alright. I should have far more than enough fuel to make this. I don't understand why I can't, like... I can time warp now. Here's the thing. If anything at all, comes in contact with Jamwich, I think the only safe way to do it... okay. I'm panicking now. The only safe way to do this would be to have... I can't believe Jamwich is back. This has been a problem in the back of my mind. I'm getting so distracted. It's been a problem in the back of my mind for a year. of how the hell I'm going to do this. I've been fucking waking up in cold sweats in the middle of the night thinking, oh my god, it's going to take so much fuel. But it turns out the problem just fucking fixed itself by accident while I was trying to demonstrate how this won't work, and I've just gone too far too fast. Be alright. We'll be fine. Right, then I need to turn up the thrust limiter on this. And it's a 1 minute 11 second burn. I forgot how much I love the Poodle engine. So let's just time warp up. And we will circularise around Kerbin. So here's my design idea for this vessel. For the rescue ship. We'll get Jamwedge in. I'll tell you what we'll do, because I've got fuel for days, right? We're going to get a ship that has a tiny little, like, RCS, like, container on it. And then we're going to have... Has this got... No, can't dock with... Has this got a docking port on it? It doesn't, does it? Probably not. No, it doesn't. Fuck. But we have a decontaminated bybeat. Would you be willing to come in sort of dangerous amounts of contact with the virus to save it? Given that you're our scientist back at Kerbin. Let me slow that down. So 127 now. I'll turn to prograde. Sure. Maybe what we do is we have a little RCS thing that just goes, and it puffs its way all the way over to Jamwedge's ship. No, that wouldn't work either. I'm trying to think of a way to get the... How will we get the blood off? If this had a docking port, I had a good idea, but it doesn't. Oh, what am I doing? I actually wanted that to be at 100. I want my periapsis to be at 100. 99,780. That's good. We'll warp around. Jamwedge is home. Oh, I need to equatorialise his orbit as well, don't I? Let me do that as well. The moon's equatorial, right? So if I set the moon as the target, and then on the descending node we add a maneuver, we stretch this up to the about fucking level-ish, close enough. And then that means any mission that goes to Jamwedge is going to make it, find it a lot easier to get up there. How could I take the vaccine there? Like, how can we get a clean blood sample from this ship that Jamwedge is on? Because we might need another one, because I can't pollute Jamwedge. Because we might need another... What am I doing? We might need another sample. Do you get what I mean? Until the vaccine is fully sorted, Jamwedge has to be kept safe and clean. So I'm going to have to find a way. We're going to have to send him up some technology or something, or some, I don't know, some pod that he can sit in with enough needles to keep enough to keep drawing blood in case Bybeat needs more and more samples. So I need a way to cleanly get blood samples back and forth. What's that mean? Chuck it out the window. I mean, that, to be honest, Cheeky, that's not the worst idea. Right, 96 to 103. Jamwedge! He's here! Ret Palace probably don't have much of a chance in raids. Yes. No. Unless, like I said, unless there's only 39 and they need to fill the spot. Feral Druids. Yeah, Feral Druids are slightly better. Feral Druids, Boomkins and Shadow Priests have a tiny bit more of a chance because of obviously the buffs that they give. The Shadow buff and the... yeah, maybe. But I would not recommend anybody play any of those specs if you want to raid at all. If you happen to be that, then maybe, but yeah. Tank druid, though. Definitely. That'll definitely get in. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, I'm with you. Alright, if I rename this vessel, we need to call it something specific, don't we? So I know it's Jamwedge. Let's say it is a fucking station. It isn't, but that just means on the map we know which is Jamwedge, right? Now, am I safely in orbit? That is so good. That is so good that we're at this point. I'm going to save, actually. It's going to be the happiest save I've ever made. Koala, would you like to come home? My head doesn't like the sudden temperature changes at fucking... I bet, yeah. Is it pressure that maybe does it cheeky? As well as everything. But like air pressure or something that comes with temperature change probably does no good at all. Went from -24 to -2 in a few days and it's been headache central. Damn. I bet all you Finnish people are out there with deck chairs, aren't you? And your suntan lotion on at -2. Ladies and gentlemen. No, wait, mine's right. Actually, it isn't true that everybody is back home and safe, because I forgot about a certain set of people. There's also happens to be the Koala mission that I completely forgot to bring back. Koala, Mikey, Easy Green, and one other, I think it's Fisty. Just went swimming in your rainwater catching barrel to cool off. I'm leveling a druid at the moment and I imagine the pressure. Yeah, I know, I was trying to be subtle. Alright, let's bring Koala home, and Fisty, and Easy Green and Mikey. They already got their successful mission point, right? Because they were supposed to rescue Easy Green and they already did that last week. Therefore, the smaller lucky penguin ship that is orbiting Duna, it's time to come home. Ladies and gentlemen, say goodbye to Duna. Oh, I'm going to enjoy these streams now. The pressure's off. Or it will be once that blood sample gets to Bybeat. Hello, Duna. That's right, cellist. Hello, Duna. You big orange demon. But also goodbye, because this is where we say goodbye to Duna. I have to do one complicated interplanetary transfer, and then we can live happily ever after. If I remember, I need Kerbin to be 30 degrees ahead, right? If Duna is at 12 o'clock, I need Kerbin to be at 11. Glad you think I'm an orange demon rather than a green. Not you, Cellist. Not everything's about you. Tank to dungeon. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I leave and heave a sigh to say goodbye. Goodbye. You missed a lyric from that, actually, Bybee, because in that song, if you listen really carefully, there's a backing singer whispers, "Fuck off, Duna." It's very subtle, but it has a lot of punch to it. We're actually going to leave Duna for the last time. All morning I've had this I don't know, this feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh, you sang I was the backing singer in this, I appreciate it. Fuck off, Duna. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've had this horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach that there's something very, very, very difficult to do. And look at the title of the stream and everything, but now it's done. All that driving around on fucking Duna. All them crashes and failed fucking failed missions, and then the rendezvous home that didn't work. Can you remember that mission where Kitten rescued a bunch of people, got them in orbit? This is like a month or so ago. Got them in orbit is one of the bad streams. And then I tried to get back to Duna, to Kerbin, but I didn't know the transfer window. It was one of the learning phases. And got all the way out, fucked it up, had to come back, fucked up coming back, and instead of placing them in orbit around Duna, I crash-landed the bastards on the planet they just escaped from. Thankfully, we fixed it. We are on our way back now. If I can get this right. Tell you what, let's go a bit earlier. Let's go from here. So if I have Kerbal as my target, we zoom back in. I need to escape Doona backwards, don't I? So I need to go from here. Stretch it out. What did we say? About 1100 meters per second. So if I go to about a burn about 1100, what have I got? I've got 3,500. So if I go to about 1100 here, bit more, bit more, bit more. Tease it to there. 6 minute 11 second burn. That's fine. And then I zoom out. Do I find Kerbal on this orbit? Not bad, actually. Actually, not too bad.
More.
No, not more, Chalice. We're nearly there. Look at this. Fuck, I lost it. Oh, bit more. I see what you did. I didn't enjoy it, but I see what you did. Alright, let's get it as close as we can get it and see if I can tinker with the others. See, these two are where are the closest approach. If I can get these right next to each other, then we've got everybody home safely. Ah, fuck. Then bring these in again. Fuck. And bring these in again. Then bring these in. Oop. Then bring these in again. You know, I've been working through my mental geometry of that solar circularization burn at Kerbal's orbital distance, and I think you're actually guaranteed at least one encounter during the burn. I guess we're bringing... No, but I don't... Yeah, I think that's why I went quiet for a little while there, because I was trying to work it out myself. Like, I think... Yeah, you may be right. Like, in my head, I was trying to think why that wouldn't be possible, and then I just assumed it wasn't, and assumed I was just clutching at straws. And then it happened, yeah, and it just, I don't know, it was fucking satisfying though. Do you know what this might have done? If everything goes well for the rest of the stream, it might have given us the opportunity to have a bit more of a casual final stream on Christmas Eve for Kerbal. And now fireworks are in the game, we can just go balls deep on our celebrations. If it works. Party on Tonga Island? Jealous. Well, if you're looking to tank, Mina, or if tanking's a thing that you're looking to do, then I'm sure you can find a place in a guild. Fucking Big O was tanking in Nax. Right, 8 minutes 10. No, 4 minutes 10 is half of 8 minutes 20. There's a goal. Fly everyone to Tonga Island for a party. Imagine if I crashed a fucking airline of mine, right, with every single member of the Doomhaus agency on it. Not fun on raid. Oh, I thought he was asking for your own druid, Mina. I see. Oh, was you just speculating? Yeah, just musing. I get it. Better than rusing. That's a great fight. It would be good, wouldn't it? To cure the planet and then all blow up on the fucking crash on the Tonga airstrip. It'd be a callback to Koala's first death. That'd be a major plot twist. What if everybody died on the runway? Or if you was rusing. I'm not actually going to crash into Duna, am I, with this manoeuvre? That would be rather sad. No, we're good. Fucking Slops yesterday. I like how Slops asked the question. He said, "Oh, I need you to explain, I'm intrigued." And then we started explaining and he drifted away. And we just went on this big, long, hour-long discussion. And it took him till this morning to read it. Why is my periapsis orange? Oh, I guess it's because it's blue until I'm out of Duna, right? God, this is fucking stressful. But it doesn't have to be stressful anymore, we can just enjoy it. As much as I really enjoy Kerbal, there's been some streams where I've really not felt like playing an extremely complicated and high-pressure game like this. So it's going to be good to have a break from it for a while. And we've done Kerbal good, right? We've played the fuck out of it. All mostly badly. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, once this mission is complete, that is nice. Look at that. Okay, then anti-normal. That's the wrong one. We'll go normal. Don't stress, I'll try not. Then radial in, I think. Relative to the target. No, okay, roger that. Radial out. We can do this when we get. Shouldn't be doing it now, in theory, but. No, okay, roger that. And is it prograde, maybe? No, okay. Is it retrograde? Fuck it. And we'll do this at another day. Don't stress, think of calming things. Sunshine, rainbows, a baby's laugh, roses. Look at this mess. I just carried a load of weight with me unnecessarily from that fairing shell and this decoupler that nobody needs. Right, what have I got time for? Lovely. Let's time warp to. In my head, I have a feeling that manoeuvres like this are the least fuel. Wait, why am I stuck on time warp 1 when I want to be fucking going balls deep? Where if you do them like halfway. If you do them from Duna, you've got to like. Because halfway is essentially like a descending node, right? Ish. Or ascending. I can't remember. The sun will eventually blow in a supernova. Rainbows means it's wet outside. Babies may be laughing, but where are the parents? Roses prick you with thorns. There's my twist on your positivity. There you go, Santa. What's the criteria for Physics Friday? Would Oxygen Not Included fit? I'd love to see you playing it. It's a hard game to learn blind, though. I've looked at Oxygen Not Included. As much as I respect games like that and Factorio and all them sort of like management building kind of things, I'm not sure whether we could bullshit it into fitting, but I'm not quite sure whether it would be something that I would enjoy personally, if that makes sense. Again, no offense to the game or anything like. It might. I just don't think it'd be a fit for me or the channel, but it does look interesting. Sothan's the man you want to chase up to play games like that. Whoa. I mean, I nearly said about 18 different things there. I'll tell you what game doesn't fit for Physics Friday, Bybeat, Under the Sand. Therefore, I vote we don't play it. Anybody else in agreement? Press 1. So if anybody's watching this that doesn't know, you probably... The next game we're playing... I tell you what, the 2 games we're playing, I can announce this now. The game after this is Teardown, and the game after Teardown is Polybridge. I think we might try some fucking Polybridge and try and stay in budget for once, because we never did that before. We'll do that. That's the next 2 Physics Friday games. And then after that, maybe My Summer Car if I've not died yet. But we got gifted a game that was shite. Absolutely shite. In 2020. Yeah, it was. It was like just lockdown, right? And I tried to play it, but there was no content. And it became, like, famously the game with no content that we played once. And it was garbage. But Bybeat has insisted. I joked about Kerbal playthrough never ended, and Bybeat said, alright, when the Kerbal playthrough ends, you've got to play 1 stream of Under the Sand. And I was like, pfft. The Kerbal playthrough ended. Now we're in trouble. So I'm going to have to play just 1 stream, because apparently they added new content to it. So we'll play 1 stream. But Stubbler, the answer is always more bullshit. But it might not be more bullshit. It might be less bullshit. Because it's all about being in budget now, Mina. Think about it. So we're going to be playing after Kerbal. So obviously the last Kerbal stream is in New Year's Eve. Not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. And then that will be the final Kerbal stream. And hopefully, by the look of what's happened in the first part of today, it's going to be a happy ending. Oh, lovely. Okay, right. Let me bring this ship in. There's a program installed on the computers at school called West Point Bridge Designer. It was great until it got banned in the library. There you go. That's what we'll be playing, essentially. I get it. I really like the game, and you could name the duplicants from Doomhaus members, but it's definitely not for everyone. Yeah, it's a cool game, but I think I just have to understand my limits, if that makes sense. Then again, I'm sat playing Kerbal blind. But yeah, it does look cool. Right, 30 kilometres. I'm going to go for this suicide burn and hopefully not get any... No, I always call it suicide burn. This air brake and hopefully not get anybody killed. Fucking hell, I heard odd sounds outside. Went to look and the winds ripped the door from your hand and almost pushed you over. What the fuck's happening? What's going on? Why has the temperature gone from -25 to -2 and the fucking wind picked up, cheek? Is it an apocalypse? If it is, I can't wait to play My Winter Car. Yeah, we'll get back to My Summer Car as well, I think, after all that. If I got lost in Polybridge forever. It can't be the apocalypse just yet. You've got coffee. Affirmative.
Suicide?
No, a suicide burn is when Shredder got really angry with the turtles and went too far.
You woo.
Has Trim banged? I think Trim's banged his head. Trim, how about this? I should have been burning ages ago. I forgot I need to be burning. Trim, how about this? Shall we?
Ban Trim.
I'm in that as well, but shall we finally talk about the fact that you don't have to go into the office anymore, Trim? Finally.
Ban Trim, you woo.
You woo. Ooh, what the fuck's happening? Why? SAS, retrograde. Okay, saved it, we're fine. Cheeky cellist, Trim, thank you for the bits. After all this time, we can finally say it. Good, so I watched all of My Summer Car now. We'll get back to it at some point. Did you ever get that email, Scotty? From my YouTube? Trouble is, I could download the files and send them your way. I wonder if you put that video in one of them YouTube downloaders, whether or not you could download it even though it's banned. Probably not, right? Right, I'm hoping this works. This is one of them danger landings like before. But I guess you watch the stuff after it now, so it doesn't matter. Whoa. trim. Got a fucking muffin and I'm ready to party. So why was you having to go in the office trim? Was it just for a week to sort of introduce yourself and then you just went straight to working back from home? Every time Trim brought that up, it was in the middle of a conversation about some bullshit. Right, if I can get this down within 4 minutes, then we're good. Then we can spend the back half of the stream designing something new to go and get this blood sample. This is going to be the first time since, like... When do you think Jamwedge went on that mission? Because Tagslack and Siddles went after him, didn't they? But the virus had already infected those two. Because every Doomhaus conversation is bullshit. 3 days in the first week, and then it should have been 2 days every 2 weeks, but they were planning on making it 3 times a week, which would be tough considering it's an hour away, but now, nothing. Is it COVID specific, or is it just... It was in 1994 when Jamwedge went on that mission. Oh, it's because of Bojo's rules, I see. Do as he says, not as he does. Right, I can now detach this. Decouple. Pop the chutes. Oh, it feels good to never have to go back to Duna anymore. Everybody, genuinely, I know we always say stretch, but do, like, lean right back in your chair and just kick your feet out and stretch all the way from your toes to the very... And just think, as all that satisfying feelings coursing through your body, just think, we don't have to go to Duna anymore. We've done it. It feels good. 50 Koala, Easy Green and Mikey. Return home safely. Number 10 have said they've cancelled this year's Christmas party. Yeah, actually. I love Boris, he gives me faith that anyone can run the country. You know what, yeah, you know when, like, unrealistic parents used to say to their kids, you could be Prime Minister one day, you'll be ruling this country, you're that clever, you did well on your spelling. I didn't realise they were right. I think it's time for me to visit Duna. You don't want to go to Duna. Lovely. I'm deaf in my right ear. We can now return home safely. The 900,000 people rave on Facebook at 10 Downing Street on Christmas night might have something to do with it, Sky. Are we off? Alright then. Now we have to tinker. When we're landing in the desert, look. We're going to have to tinker with the shipbuilder to try and find a way to... Here's what I want to do, right? I think what I want to do is... No, I was about to say, what if we brought... Oh shit, there we go. What if we brought Jamwedge back to Kerbal? But what if Jamwedge dies on the way back to Kerbal, and then that's no blood sample, no nothing? We're fucked. I was going to say, have his ship be just completely quarantined, and then bring him back, and then just sort of have him throw his blood sample out of the window, but the oxygen and everything. Also, if he dies, we're fucked. If I keep Jamwedge in orbit, then we can just send mission after mission after mission collecting little bits of blood from him, can't we? Koala, Easy Green, Mikey, and Fisty. Robot Fisty, but Fisty. You are all safe and back. These 3 Kerbals have done so much with so little. Madness, especially Easy Green. And just in time for the midstream break. I'll take that. The good thing about Christmas parties being cancelled is not having to go to them because they're fucking awful. Truth. Right, let's... Did Sothan have a little ship called the Stephen? Why, Bybee, why is there a ship called the Slutmaker? There was something called the Stephen once, right? I'm sure there was. The Sothan named. It might have been the Stephen. I feel like it might be a good thing to have a midstream break on board. No. There's the Up the Bum. I'm just thinking of something to sit on and have a midstream break. Hey, this is cool. I didn't realise you could do this. Shall we go on board the legendary ship that is Augur's Womb Broom and just have a midstream break? Let's do it. Can I not fly the fucking thing? We will. This vessel has not... Yeah, that's fucking fine. Right. Santa, I don't know if you remember, I think in January or in like fucking October of last year or something dumb, you named a ship Augur's Womb. Oh, here he goes. Right, I'm getting out of here. Fuck this.
Doomhaus say what? Doomhaus say what? Doomhaus say
I was
what?
trying
Doomhaus say
to...
what?
Santa,
Doomhaus
that was just...
Doomhaus a what? Doomhaus a what?
Doomhaus is a what?
Doomhaus a what?
Kerbal, load, so I can get out of here. For fuck's sake. Kerbal, Kerbal,
a what?
Kerbal.
Doomhaus a what? Doomhaus a what? Doomhaus a what?
Let me just...
a what? Doomhaus
I'll be back 2 minutes.
a what? Doomhaus 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 say 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 what? Doomha Bloodfinger, Doomha Darmil, Doomha Day and Doomha Steve Davis, Doomha Hold, Doomha Realize, Doomha Heart, Doomha Turkey, Doomha Spucket, Doomha Chopped, Doomha Petrol, Doomha Binskane, Doomha Toaster, Doomha Say What, Doomha Lemon, Doomha Villain, Doomha Armless Cheer 1. Doomha Petrol, 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 Doomha Petrol. Doomha lemon, 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 Shamrock 1. If Stew choose shoes, should Stew choose the shoes he choose? If Stew choose shoes, should Stew choose the shoes he choose? If Stew choose shoes, should Stew choose the shoes he choose? If Stew choose shoes, should Stew choose the shoes he choose? If Stew choose shoes, should Stew choose the shoes he choose? Stu doesn't chew shoes, apologies.
Sorry, boys and girls. Please make a band cellist. Cellist, thank you for the bits. Trim, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Jesus Christ, we've got a big long deck of terrible emotes. Look at all them. And there's Clow as well, but you have to pay £500 for it. Fucking ridiculous. Right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Chaz, welcome to the stream. How are we? Thank you all for the bits. Welcome back from the midstream break. Everybody is safe. Everybody is home. Nobody is stuck. Nobody is stranded. The only person that doesn't have their feet on terra firma as we speak is Jamwedge, who somehow has found his way back. And now all Bybeat needs is a clean blood sample. And on the Doona Want to Come Back space station is clean blood. The only clean blood on Kerbal. Because Jamwedge was long gone, long before the virus. An unbelievable turn of events found us with Jamwedge back here, and we no longer have to go anywhere other than to that thing to grab the sample. Now, I had Augur's Womb Broom on the launch platform, but ignore that. First of all, what is in this can? Second of all, let's build our fucking savior. Okay, now, I need a new ship. Give me a new ship. Don't save. No, I don't want a new ship. In fact, Mina says ginger beer. Mindright says ginger beer. I'm going to open up the... What was the last mission to set off? Was it the... Oh, I'm assuming it was the Shippy McShipface. Eric says Pepsi. Chelly says Cloudy Lemonade. Mina says ginger beer. Mindright says ginger beer. Let me... First of all, we don't need this lander anymore, do we? Tagslap, welcome to the stream, says Diet Coke. Under Jamwedge's seat... Bear with me.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
I was waiting for that to go Doomhaus and have some bullshit in it, but it was just as it's written. Mindred, thank you for the bit. Taxar says Diet Coke, Eric, Pepsi, Chalice, Cloudy Lemonade, Mina, ginger beer, Mindred, ginger beer. The answer, boys and girls, was... Bybeat has been in the stream, but not made a guess for twice this week, and it's twice when I've had tropical. I've managed to finesse the one person that says tropical every day. Here's the budget little Bybeat. Yes. Timed to perfection. Bybeat, welcome back. Right. Fuck the lander off. Now, if I collapse the fairing... Is it delete fairing? Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing guess tropical this week, but you drank it on the wrong day. Exactly, right? Alright. Up here, I need to build something. I guess I don't need to build something up there, do I? Because under Jamwedge's...
Someone say Clow?
Cellist. He didn't even nuke anybody with that. He just did that. What have I done wrong there? Hang on a minute, 1 second, Cellist, I fucked up. Wait. Cellist, thank you for the 2,000 bits. Don't go for clout. Cellist, do not go for clout. It's a long way out and it's not worth it. Fuck. Cellist, thank you very, very much for the big dumb donation, you nerd. Look at that blue thing in there. Woof. That's too much, Cellist. I appreciate it. Shit. I gotta say, it won't be soon. Thank you, Cellist. I guess it was worth it for the joke, right? Cellist, thank you. I love you very much. Alright, now, under Jam Wedge's seat, on board on board his ship, there is a first aid kit. In the first aid kit is syringes and stuff in case you need to shoot anybody with anything. Of course, normal first aid kit fare. In a normal first aid kit, is there a sealed container? Usually. There is, right? Surely. There's like a sealed... In a normal first aid kit, you can get like a... Of course there's trim, but what would the content... I don't know. Cloudy Lemonade... you're just a bit too late, Alkira, and it's your favourite. Mango and pineapple. Because if there is, then Jam Wedge could essentially take a sample of his own blood, because the inside of his ship's perfectly clean. He could take a sample of his own blood, package it, take the needle out and everything, put the syringe in a sealed container, whether it be a bag or a tub or whatever. Oh, his pack-up box. We send every Kerbal up with a Tupperware box full of fucking sandwiches. If he eats all of his sandwiches now he's back, he could use the first aid kit to take a fucking blood sample, put it in his pack-up box, but obviously because he went for fucking 41 years, he had like 180 pack-up boxes. He could put it in one of his pack-up boxes and just sort of... Do you know what I mean? Then someone could just park next to him and grab it. That's how we maybe do it. What do you think? Abstractal, welcome to the stream. Turned 30 today. Told my wife I'm no longer a young adult. She laughed and said, honey, that ship sailed years ago. Abstractal stood there among all of his children and his house and everything. I'm no longer a child. That's a chop on your birthday. Abstractal, happy birthday from everybody at the Doomhaus, I'm sure. And welcome to the stream as well. It's good news in Kerbal today. Of course there's a sealed container. It contains 7 peanuts, a sample of David Beckham aftershave, and a cassette of the Noddy soundtrack. No, Trim, I said a first aid kit, not an ambulance. Happy birthday, Abstractal. And Cellist, again, thank you for the monstrous bits, you big nerd. At least you can still read YA. What's YA literature? Oh, young adult literature, I see. Right, I need to think of a reason why when I take all of this shite off. Why is it control? I want this to be the control point. No, I want the control from here. Why can't I do that? Like this, I don't want this. I want this to go away. Sorry, I only drive an ambulance. I haven't got my first aid kit license. Like, can I then select that and put control from here? Why? What if I was to route that as the main bit? I don't understand what's gone wrong now. Let me grab all of this and stick it back on. Why can't I grab this and stick it back on? Oh, I can, okay. What if I took that off? So apparently this, the fairing shell, is the top of the ship. And if I take the fairing shell off, okay, that's good. If I take that decoupler is... Why am I driving from a decoupler? I think that decoupler's an important integral part of the ship for some reason. I tell you what, we'll make it aerodynamic. Jim's blood pressure just went up looking at this. I want this to go away. Wait, what? Happy birthday, Abstract Club. You remember I had a very similar to Clowium a while back. It was much cheaper. I bet it was cheaper as well. Thank you, Chalice. I appreciate the bits. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Who just got back from the last mission? It was Koala, Mikey, and Easy Green. Okay, those were the 4. I say, other than those and Jamwedge, everybody else is available to get mission points. Everybody. If you would like to be the one person... No, I need one person and a scientist. And or an extra scientist. Right? So if I have a scientist, they go up on their own. If it's a one person and a scientist, you know what I mean? You get to go up and rescue... other than Mikey B, Koala and Easy Green, it is your chance to go up and rescue one of these nerds. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 100. If a scientist wins, they go up alone. If somebody else wins, they go up and with the closest scientist. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The scientist... No. You know what I mean. The number was 40. Cheeky's was the last legitimate answer I saw. Cellist at 48. Eric at 36. Eric's 4 away, Cellist's 8 away. Eric, you're a scientist, right? Eric's going up alone. Eric, well played. Boys and girls, we are going to go get the blood sample. Jamwedge, as we speak, is drawing it from his first aid kit. He is putting the entire thing, sealed, in his pack-up box, and he is leaving it just outside the ship. Eric, name the vessel. We're going to have our vaccine ready next week. Doctor of Eastern Medicine. It's from Norfolk. After all the Doomhaus Space Agency has been through, Eric has named the vessel the Friendship. Ah, it's so beautiful. And Eric the scientist is going to go and collect the data. Bybee, it's on its way back. Fire, good. Good. That is good. That's a nuclear engine, but we'll be alright with it, won't we?
What a load of shit.
Fuck. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to do it. Thank you for the bits. Everybody else, thank you for the bits. Cellist, thank you for the monster bits. And enjoy having the villain emote. The villain emote looks potentially even better in this, but...
We will rock it.
Has anybody got me a countdown while you're all spamming bits? God, that looks such a... That looks awful. These boosters are slightly too big, would you say? Right, actually, I need to time this just right. We need to do it so Jamwedge is just behind us, which is all just coming up.
1. Go.
Sets that as the target. Come on, Cellist.
428573.
Oh, everybody just loves irony, don't they? Don't they? 3, 2, 1. One of the very fast... Sothan, my love, welcome to the stream, Sothan. It's going very well.
I hate ironing.
Apart from Cellist. So then it's going exceptionally well. We've got the core samples back from Duna. We no longer have to return to that planet. We have Jam Wedge back. We have our clean blood sample. Eric's just going up to get it now. We can synthesize the fucking virus. Synthesize the fucking vaccine and live happily ever after. I think we're going to get the good ending. If we can get all the ingredients back to Bybee, which we only need the clean blood sample from Jam Wedge, then the planet won't die. Which means we get to invent something next week that can fucking shoot, that can crop dust the planet somehow from low orbit. Ooh, I've got a stupid idea. I'm going to do something dumb next week with the vaccine. In-game I'm talking about now. You know what I mean? South End, my love, good morning. It's a jubilant atmosphere in the stream today, for once, in Kerbal. Because, as you can see by the title, there was about to be a point where we lost the Duna samples and had to go and get more, but there is not enough time to go and get more, therefore it could have ended really badly. But it didn't. And now we have... And now Eric has named the vessel that's going up to go and meet with the thingy ship. Go and meet with Jam Wedge's vessel. And he's called it the Friendship. Isn't it lovely? A big orange wand of joy. Which is Cellist's name on Tinder. So then, how are we? Golf this evening, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever would like to golf, feel free to golf. But I think there might be a reduced audience because there's a rare event going on on our WoW server this evening. But all golf is scored, so those of you that golf, make sure you golf. Cellist's up for golfing. It might be a more relaxed golf. Your last final of the semester, so then, my love. What golf game? We play golf with your friends, Razor. It's green versus orange, and it's 4 hours from now. 4 hours and 5 minutes. Usually there's like fucking 16 people or something done. Golf with your friend, yeah, but I think because there's a specific thing going on, we might not be able to get massive numbers tonight. Golf with your friends. Nothing enrages me more in life. We hate it. Yeah, we're with you. There's not really a member in this community that doesn't hate. What am I doing? I forgot I'm supposed to be fucking rendezvousing. Stubbler! But we played it every Friday, or most Fridays, since 2018? No, mid-2018. It was like May 2018 we started playing it. For some reason, we've not... Yeah. Not any more or less sensible. What am I doing here? I think I fucked this a little bit, but we'll do it the slow way, that's fine. I hate it so much I made an entire 18-hole course in the damn awful editor. Shelley's actually made a really good course, it pains me to admit. So then, do you ever play Oxygen Not Included? Stubbler implied you might. I don't know if he does. I've never heard if he does or he doesn't, but it seems like a game, given that he likes Factorio and that kind of thing, that Sothen might enjoy. Your final. I'm already worked up thinking about missing my shot. Well, it's green versus orange, so it's for team points as well, Razor, which are going up to 2 in the new year. But also there's a solo title, where if you're the single highest score, you get the Woods title in Discord. So we like to pile even more pressure on top of an already shit game. I fucked up this rendezvous because I was busy thinking about golf. Another thing golf's ruined. Can't say I'm familiar with it, but if it's in the same vein as Factorio, it does indeed sound like something I would enjoy. It's a management sim to a similar degree, so then. Hang on. Wait, I didn't turn fast enough. It's a bit more survival oriented. Yeah, it is. It's like a survival-y management sim. Mindright suggested it for Physics Friday, and I said it doesn't seem like something I would play. And then said you might be more like somebody that would play it. That's good. We're up to here. Let's go warp up and we'll go and meet Jamwedge. Factorio is mathgasm. There you go. Right, let's add the maneuver. Turn RCS off because that's frustrating. Oh, wait, where's the fucking ascending and descending nodes? Hello? There! Excuse me? Woo. Have I not got an orbit yet? Why does it sound I don't have an orbit? What the fuck's the game talking about here? Kerbal, relax. Alright, there we go. So I already had one set, didn't I? I've got a 3-second burn in 7 minutes. Rendezvousing's never been my strong suit. I may give it a go, Mindrake. Thank you very much. If I do give it a go, I'll likely need to wait until it's on sale. Yeah, it's been out a few years, but... Right. Burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burning now. I can't believe we're going to go from a game like this to fucking Under the Sand. Bye, but are you sure? There's still time to back out. There we go, 3.4 kilometers. God, the screen gets messy when you're doing 1 kilometer separation. 0.9, 0.876, 600 meters away. That should work. Right, I've got a 3-second burn in 2 minutes. Give me enough time to turn around. Let me just relax a little bit. If the goal of today, if all we do today is to grab Jamwedge's blood sample and bring it back to Kerbin safely, then it has been an astronomically successful stream. And then there's only 2 more after this. We need a list of things to do before we go. Mindrake actually suggested taking the entire Doomhaus Space Agency in a fucking jumbo jet to Tonga for a party at the end of the playthrough. That's not a bad idea. Mina, farewell. Are you joining AV later, Mina, by the way? Kind of jealous that I aren't. Everybody in here that's looking to go to AV tonight, make sure you queue as soon as you can. It starts at 8 server time, but if you can queue at fucking 5 and stay online, then do it. Actually, it's 5 server time now, isn't it? I might be able to join later on if everything gets done at good speed. You can math everything, but the plank length is a meter, so there's physics in Oxygen Not Included. Didn't realise, actually. Right, 30 seconds. I love that the server players got together to coordinate, and it's good, right? So it is, yeah. The big servers, it's easier and smoother to get things done. But the smaller servers, they have a certain charm to them with this sort of stuff. It's cool. There's 2 guilds that are raiding at the moment, and one of them is Overspill, is sending their Overspill to the other guild to make sure both guilds on the server can get the raids done. Stuff like that. It's beautiful. I think it's smaller than Kronos, you know. Not Kronos 4, but the Kronos raiding server, Kronos 1. Strange position the server's in, but it has its charm. 0.6, okay? So now, that's not too low, is it? That's too low. Fuck this, okay? I've ballsed this up massively. Never mind. Damn it. Radial out. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. I didn't realise I was doing that. I'm going to stray too close to Kerbin. Oh, it's 2D with 1 meter tiles, so the fluid and gas dynamic. Oh, so I guess they're right. Yeah, I guess that works then if you're passing that kind of stuff between the spaces. How high am I now? I just need that to be over 70. Like that, alright. Fucking hell, I balls that up then. That was bad. Let me time warp past that periapsis, then I know I'm safe. Let's maybe do something with this. Eric's just so desperate to get to Gem Wedge. This is a bit of a colossal use of fuel, but we'll be alright. We don't need it. See, what's that periapsis? See, that's 66. Fuck, what am I doing? I need a reaching stick. Why am I doing... I think I brought Jam Wedge in too close because it gives no room for error. Closest point is here. Right, if I can do something now, then I won't have to stray too low, will I? Let me add a manoeuvre here. But everything I do, I end up going too close to fucking Kirby. So I can't do it now, can I? Bollocks, I need to concentrate more. Let me time warp a little and we'll try and get him here. 75, 119, it's fine. I'm just confidently fucking up basic things now. Okay, now. What's this? 75. If I add a manoeuvre once I'm already miles away, and we try and nail it here. That's going up. 65 kilometres, 62. Sorry if this is a bit dry. I know I say that a lot during the Kerbal playthrough. But this game does have a habit of being a bit dry when you're just messing about with fucking circles all day. Which is a proctologist's career, I guess, but... let me bring that in a little bit to... 2 kilometres is not the worst. 73. Yeah, that's alright. We can work with that. Okay. 73 kilometres is not a decaying orbit, is it? So we'll be alright. Let me warp around here and we'll get sorted. We'll get moving. If you had a planetary reaching stick, Eric, I'd be alright. But as it is... Turn to the manoeuvre. If I can turn there in the next 50 seconds, which I can because it's right there. If we can get 2 kilometres away, we can do the rest. I might have enough fucking fuel in this main stage and bring it all back. It's way overkill. I could use a nuclear engine a lot better. Let's do this. How cold is it where you are? Where we are at the moment? About 5 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's not very cold at all around here, Timmy. It's warmed up quite a bit the last few weeks. We don't have no cold climates to brag about. 41 Fahrenheit, there you go. Thank you, sir, my love. Yeah, it's quite mild. 7.5 kilometres. I got you, Super Famicom. I like how you just localised something for me, Sothan, and then used a very specific foreign name for something after the fact. Can you localise your I got you localisation message? Actually, did you hear that the creator of the SNES died? Did he really? What's his name? Fuck, I listened to like a 3-hour podcast about the guy last year. What's his name? This is where I found out I've got the wrong person. That is sad, though. Talk about major influences on the industry, right? At 0.9 kilometres and 130 metres per second difference. That's... Do you know what, though? My stupid fucking Anglo-Saxon brain. I probably can't remember the name because it was too confusing. Yeah, irrelevant. Sorry, take me out of this though. That is sad. That is a life to celebrate, right? Especially us fucking sweats sat here playing stuff like this. Because it's fair to say that if it wasn't for that machine, or the SNES, anyway, if it wasn't for that machine, the video game crash might not have got itself. It might have been the end. Right, I don't need no maneuver nodes anymore. Holy shit, what the fuck? That thing is flying by. I need to reduce relative speed. There's jam wedge. If I crash into it, we're fucked. NES was the first console I ever played. I always had to bother my parents to turn it on because I couldn't reach above the TV. That says everything, right? That included while they were asleep. I was a little shithead. The fucking... Our mother has never played video games before or since. But when Gwynblade... When we advanced to the Mega Drive, or the Genesis, which for the US folk, Gwynblade used to get up in the middle of the night and find our mother sneaking in, playing Columns. Middle of the night. That's true as well. I don't know if Gwynblade's busy with work stuff right this second, but it's almost the opposite of your story, so then. Also, Columns was boss. Fucking hell. Sorry I haven't been in here much lately. I've been super busy with Christmas coming up. Timmy, don't you worry at all. It's all good. It's good to see you when we see you. My mother was never a gamer other than Rampage. Rampage at the arcades? Do you know what, Sothan? If you'd given me a list of 5,000 games to guess from, I would not have picked Rampage, the arcade version. We used to have to get her to beat Bowser when we got to a castle, so she was good enough to do that. Was she a fan of, like, King Kong or something? Eric, are you prepared to go... Eric, it's very important that you do not touch Jamwedge's ship. Deal? While you're out here collecting this blood sample, it's vital that you do not touch the ship. I shouldn't be using this fucking engine, should I? Shall I get rid of it? Shall we get rid of it? Yeah, let's get rid of it. Let's use the nuclear one. I just realised I've left that in space, haven't I? Doesn't matter. We'll send somebody out with a wheelbarrow and a sweeping brush to clean space up of all the debris. Let's have a look how much debris we've got around Kerbin, by the way. So if I don't track... I mean, I can get rid of that. If I don't track that ship anymore, this is how much debris there is around Kerbin. Are you ready? You didn't see anything. That's fine. We don't really have to worry about the fucking Kepler or whatever syndrome. Everything's good. Not really. She just really liked Rampage. When the N64 came around with the N64 available, we played it a lot. I think it was really cathartic, completely destroying the city and all of its inhabitants. So then, you didn't see anything. Stop reacting to stuff you didn't see. Oh, with Rampage available with the N64, I see. I mean, again, somehow it still said the same thing. I can't remember who said something yesterday and completely messed it up with a typo, but still I happened to accidentally say the same thing. How did you like the movie? There was a Rampage movie? Was there really? Good news and bad news. What's this, Koala? They're not cancelled AV, have they? Have I run out of electric charge? Well... Still totally have that Rampage cartridge. Okay, turn to target. You found your mother, and Goonaroo has lost an eye. We might need a little bit more explanation, Coel. Just a smidge. There's a Rampage movie with The Rock. Was there really? It was less based on the game and more generic The Rock action movie, but I also never watched it. A Rampage movie. Is this when they was doing Battleship and all them things? Whereas Battleship had one thing in relation to Battleship, and it was just the sea. Oh, a koala at Edinburgh Zoo. How did it lose an eye? There was San Andreas as well. I mean, it wasn't based on the video game, but there was a lot of that stuff. G.I. Joe movie, yeah, San Andreas, Battle for Los Angeles. It got injured. They had to remove the whole eye. Damn. The good thing about animals, though, right, is after about a day, it'll forget it ever had an eye. But it's just fine. That's what you gotta like about animals, right? They don't have any emotional attachment to anything after a while. Most of them, anyway. I'm sure it'll be getting on with it just as fine. It's like a three-legged dog's tail wags just as much as a four-legged dog's, right? It was totally based on the game. Animals growing to monstrous size from radiation. Good shit. Visitors can spot him in the koala territory at the zoo, snoozing and enjoying fresh eucalyptus and walking around in circles, I'm sure. That's pretty good. Back to just doing... Exactly, straight back to koala shit, right? It's all too easy for us to say, like, oh, that poor thing having to live without an eye, but it just forgets. It just gets on with shit, doesn't it? Fucking animals are top for that. Not much anxiety in the fucking animal world, right? Short memories. It's brilliant. Whoever you all are. Good for that little chopper. And he's still fucking adorable, absolutely. Right, we're heading over there now. Eric, this is the important part where you can't crash into Jamwedge's ship. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. All the core samples are back. We've also accidentally managed to bullshit Jamwedge back. Easy Green, he's here. And Eric is getting the core sample now. The blood sample, sorry, from Jamwedge, who's in orbit. And then we're about to be at the position where we just need Bybeat to make the vaccine over the next 7 days, and then we can distribute it next week. Which should be fun, frankly. And then we might have a spare stream to send a fucking prison ship to Minmus and trap Alkarion, Mina, Santa, Scotty, and Eric on it. Live happily ever after. Bean still has all of his limbs, but unsure about his brain cells. Dogs don't need brain cells, right? There's a quote on this article that I need help with. After being assessed by our team and specialists from the University of Edinburgh's Royal Dick School of Veterinary Studies, we were sadly unable to save his eye. Where does Dick come into that? Well, I thought you'd added Dick because it was talking about... Ooh. I thought it was something referring to the Duke of Edinburgh or something, and it was some Scottish
Richard
thing coming
McCourt.
out. Jealous, thank you for the bits. Yeah, where does Dick come in? A bit off topic, but somebody in my guild is in a group for Heroic Slave Pens, the TBC dungeon, for anyone unfamiliar, and Heroic is a hard mode version of a dungeon. They got to the very last boss, who was at this point in the expansion, is very easy, and the mage teleports out to go buy a DPS potion. Fuck. That guy is prepared. Overly prepared. Right, I'm going to time warp to the light side of the planet. The team at the Royal Dick School of Veterinary Studies. It's in there twice. What? Is somebody just putting dicks where they're not welcome, Koala? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, to me, Koala, I thought what I was witnessing there was the fact that it was called the Royal something of Edinburgh, and I thought it was you just insulting Prince Philip as a Scots person. You can understand that it made sense, right? The Royal Dick School of Veterinary Studies, commonly referred to as Dick Vet. I'm going to call it Dick Vet. That sounds like if you've had to be castrated, Sothan, it sounds like you're referring to your genitals. They used to be here, they used to be serving on the front lines, but now they're veterans. Right, I'm just going to catch up to Eric a smidge. It might actually be that koala for all we know. Satan, welcome to the stream. Satan, it's good news. It's all going well. Holy shit, it really is referred to as the Dick Vet. There you go, Sothem. There you go, Satan. There's a summary. Oh, that sunrise. Did you see that? We are. Satan, the core samples are back from Duna. Everybody has been returned to Kerbin. And Jam Wedge, the lone clean blood sample, has arrived back. Here he is from Kerbin. I managed to pull off some bullshit. Oh, that was actually... I see. I thought he was just making shit up. Yeah, and we're about to cure the plague. Eric, the scientist, Jam Wedge had under his seat a pack-up box and a med kit. He had loads of pack-ups, by the way. He's been in space for 41 years. In the med kit was a syringe, as is in most med kits, or first aid kits, shall we say, because we're in the UK. And he took a sample of his own blood, and he has put it sealed in his pack-up box. He tipped out the crisp packet in the crumbs. He's put it in the pack-up box, and he has pushed it just slightly out into space. And now, Eric is going to go and retrieve it. Eric, you cannot touch Jamwedge's ships. You are infected, but he is not. This is the first time we've come in contact with an uninfected. Is that a word? No. With a not infected. Fucking thumbnail, by the way. With a not infected Kerbal. Now, hopefully, we're going to leave Jamwedge in space until we don't need him anymore, because he's got... This is the... If Jamwedge dies, we lose all our blood. Now, Eric, just don't touch it, for crying out loud. Mikey, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, you have missed a lot, actually. It's gone flawlessly today. And now, we're going to get the good ending if we can just disperse the vaccine next week. And then we get to have a stream spare to build the prison and imprison the fuckers that caused this problem in the first place. Alkirion, Santa, Scotty, Eric, Mina. I'm going to imprison them on Minmus. It's there, look, Eric. Can you see it? Eric, can you see it? Don't touch, just grab it, yeah? Grab it. Oh, he grabbed it. You see that? Eric now has in his possession a clean blood sample from Jamwedge. Do not get inside it. You missed it. Okay. You might see it on the VOD if you look like super closely. We have a clean blood sample. Jamwedge is the fucking hero. Timed to perfection. Eric, you just need to remember where the door is. And then that will give Bybeat the week she needs to synthesize the vaccine back at the KSC. And then we will have... Bybeat, you alright to make, like, drums and drums of the stuff? Because we're going to need it for the entire planet. Eric, you've done it. Now what? This sounds fun, right? Press 1 if you don't trust Bybeat to make this safely. Press 2 if you think she might fill it full of poison so she can have the planet to herself. Press 3 if it was maybe a bad idea to put her in charge of... It's alright, forget about it. It's fine. Eric has flown up and away from Jamwedge's ship. That didn't get contaminated, right? Nobody saw Eric touching that. Turn retrograde to orbit. Eric. Bring it home. Sounds fun. What? It was established by William... I see. I did not expect that to be the answer, Koala, I'll be honest. Okay, let's go to about there and see if we can land somewhere near the Space Centre. That would be beautiful. Eric, it's time. Off with your nipple. Retract your solar panels. I love how the music's designed to make it almost like a jungle. I guess if you make the music sound, or that last track anyway, sound like a bit jungly. There must be something primal in the human brain, because we, as a species, come from jungly areas, don't we? To make you feel like the unknown, the fearful, the predator out there that you can't see, that kind of thing, to make you feel a bit uneasy. Retract your solar panel sounds even dirtier than off with your nipple. It does a bit, doesn't it? Eric, put your solar panels away before you get on the bus. We don't want to repeat it last week. We're going to get the happy ending. Hopefully. Building this vaccine has taken since May. And Dune has been the major concern. We haven't had a happy ending, it's true, no. We'll get a bit further down. I don't know why I always worry that something's going to happen or I'm going to bounce off the atmosphere or some shit, even though it's evidently going to land us at KC. No, massages, no. I'm from Yorkshire, Razor. There is no happy ending unless they don't charge me. If he or she don't charge me, then that's the only happy ending I can... We're coming in. It is time to detach the bulk of the engine. And Eric, with the final ingredient of the vaccine, hopefully, returns... Can that fucking decoupler piss off, please? Please. Good. With the final ingredient, slowly and carefully comes back. Don't fuck this up. To be honest though, Satan, it's alright, because Jam Wedge has been in space for 41 years, so he's got pack-up boxes to spare. And he's still uncontaminated up top. But if Eric doesn't fuck this up, then we are free then, at that point. You got rid of Amazon Prime and kept Twitch Prime. That is a happy ending. How did that work, Kerbal? You know the sad thing? Yesterday, at the start of the stream, we had one of the follower bots come in. Do you want to be famous? That rubbish. And it was an account made in 2015 that had Prime attached to it. That's sad, no? That's somebody's account that they've had for all them years. And even had Prime attached to it and paid for it and all that sort of shit. That's a proper account, that. That's not some... Yeah. I think I'm going to completely go past the KSC. Miles away from it. Brilliant, Stubbler, well played. We landed in the sea. But it's alright, Eric, because that pack-up box is sealed. Promise me. Use two-factor authentication, everyone. Yes, Alcarion, by the way, I raided you yesterday, but I couldn't... It turns out since the password change, I don't have a verified account, and I had to run away really quick, so I hope you have a good stream yesterday, Alcarion. So I set that up after. I wonder how old your account is. Sothan, your account is... Account created on the 23rd of May, 2013. Damn. 8 years old, Sothan. Coming up 9. Woof. Gross. I think you made yours just in time. I'm going to peep at everybody now. You can just click everybody's name if you're wondering. Just click the name, Koala, and it says on yours, account created 19th of June 2016. The scariest part is I've been following the Doomhaus for a majority of that. You've been following the Doomhaus, so then, since the 18th of March 2016. Yeah, because it was like early April, wasn't it, when Nost went down? I still had a functioning spine back then, for a month, who I was watching in June 2016. You know what, Eric? This slowdown's beautiful. Turns out when you're not coming in from orbit, things go quite smooth. Some Minecraft creator, probably. Minecraft was in that weird dead zone back then, wasn't it? Obviously, you wouldn't have seen it at that time, but... It's not too bad, right? Yeah, it's alright. Coming in at a nice gentle speed instead of rocketing in from Duna at 5,000 metres per second. How many miles an hour is 5,000 metres per second? Did we work this out at one point? Yeah, it was. Still a couple of the big guys going, though. Yeah, well, it never really went away completely, but it of its own relative peaks and troughs, it was in a bit of a trough back then, wasn't it? 11,000 miles per hour everybody else was coming in at. Do you know what, Soth? And I'm going to say this, and I hope it's not too controversial. That's excessive speed. And no wonder we lost that ship who... I can't remember who was on it. You should have seen our descents earlier. I just went balls deep. I took no risks with them samples coming back. Okay, the chutes are about ready to pop, but I'm going to do what I usually do and wait until about 270-ish. Actually, my computer humming. I think he's cleaning out. Dusting. For reference, the ISS travels around the Earth at 17,000 kilometres an hour. Miles per hour. Damn. Kerbal is technically slightly smaller, though.
Dustin.tv.
Oh shit, yeah. Siddles, welcome to the stream and thank you for the host. I apologise, I didn't realise. I forgot to... I paused it and then forgot to say thank you, Siddles. Siddles, thank you for the bits. And welcome to the stream and thank you for the host. I forgot to go back. I forgot my lines, it's true. Siddles, are you well? Welcome to the... 4.76 miles per second. I can't even imagine moving that quickly. That's wild. I mean, you don't fucking feel it at all, do you, thankfully, but still. How fast are you moving while sitting? Relative to a single point in space. Because not only are you... a fixed point in space, because not only are you moving on Earth... Earth's rotation. Then there's Earth's orbital... Eric? Then there's Earth's orbital speed. Have I got no electric charge? Very little. Eric, what's this? Can we talk about this? And then you've got the Sun's orbital speed around the centre of the galaxy. Then you've got the galaxy's orbital speed around... No, then you've got the galaxy's speed moving away from... point zero, right? Yeah, but I know there's no such thing as a fixed point in space, but if you was to put a pin, like if you was to zoom out on the map and you can see everything moving away from the whatever the center of the universe is, but you was just to say here, stop, and then just let everything move from there, where I was 10 seconds ago. Roughly 67,600 miles per hour. What? Is that the Sun's orbital speed, so then? Or is that ours? Or is that the galaxy's speed away from the centre point? Or is that... Yeah, let's not say a fixed point in space then. Let's say a point where we were 3 seconds ago. That point there. How far away are we moving from that relative to everything? No, not relative to everything. Relative to just that. Accounting for all the different orbital speeds that we're having. I guess some would be negative, wouldn't they? Terrible. I just had my Friday nap, now sorting out tiny screws and batteries for this silly Christmas present. Wait, what the fuck? Are you talking about no batteries? Is it a rabbit? That's calculating how quickly the Earth is moving, how quickly the Earth is rotating, etc. But it also depends on where you are relative to the equator. Yes! I just mean more in terms of... It's not something that needs an answer. I was just basically saying we are moving in so many different directions, in so many different axes, based on where we are and what we're orbiting and what that's orbiting and what that's moving away from, etc., etc. I was just trying to theorise. We're probably going fast as dicks. You've got to add up all the vectors. Galaxy moving, sun orbiting the galaxy, Earth orbiting the sun and rotating. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you add all them up... Eric, what is this, by the way? That's the last vital landing for the fucking vaccine program. And he fell in head first. We're going backwards. I like the idea that they have to clean the vomit off this fucking lunchbox. Fuck. Boys and girls, get a load of this. We have got the pure Kerbin blood sample from an uninfected source. We have also returned everybody to Kerbin and rescued all. Eric, can you just sit still for half a second? Alright, fine, Eric, we'll bring you in. I thought you said silly Christmas prison. Oh, Siddles' silly Christmas prison. Rabbits use eight single A's. Alright, wait. Therefore, I mean, from this point on, we need to disperse the vaccine. If you've got anything you want to do in this Kerbal playthrough, because there's only 2 streams left, saying it now. Then we need to build Minmus-based prison colony and isolate all guilty parties forever. And then firework display at Tonga Island to celebrate. Actually, yeah, you're right, Koala. I was thinking when to do it. If Bybee has the vaccine made next week, because we still need him up there because we don't want to bring him back in case Bybee spills it or something like that, we need to rescue Jam Wedge. No. Not even that. Just bring Jam Wedge home. Congratulations, boys and girls of the Doomhaus Space Agency. We've done some good work here. Eric, that is your 12th mission point, which means you now tie with Scotty and get 2 points at the end of this fucking playthrough instead of 1. Mina, that means you have been bumped up to 3rd, so you now are in the 1 point spot. No, you get 3 in fact, but Mindright is still going to get 5 points on 14 mission points. That is massive. Damn. Wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, Eric gets 3. Wait, if Eric gets 3, does that put you in the mug position? Mikey, you're going to have to get 2 wins out of somewhere quickly. What if Mikey wins the Royal Rumble? Oh, it might come down to the last day. Holy shit, Eric with a late fucking comeback. I didn't even see them numbers. That's wild. I guess you have been sweating over these Kerbal missions all year. I've not ridden on a single mission this year. Fridays are hard for me. There's lots of meeting... Fridays are hard for me. Lots of meeting my goals before the end of the year is to... Sorry, lots of meetings. My goal at the end of the year is to get blown up on a moon, just like every other grade. I mean, I can send you fucking head first at the moon. You could catch up as well, Mindray. So if Mindright gets 5 points, that puts Mindright on 18. Which means that if Mindright gets 2 points, he could tie Mikey in 2nd. Holy shit. I thought Mikey had this fucking mug with a bullet. Commas are hard if you know... commas are hard if you know what I mean. I can, if you want, Abstract, I can just fire you clean into the moon, and that can be our fireworks celebration for the end of the playthrough. Damn. Right, boys and girls. Still going to make you send that mug to Missouri. Well, it was alright before. I'm going to rig the Royal Rumble so Mikey wins it, because either I send it about 100 miles down south for about £4, or I send it to fucking Toronto. Right, ladies and gents, we've got fucking 19 minutes left to play some Kerbal. What should we do? Ooh. I'll tell you what we need to do. It's pronounced misery. You are. Commas, you are, as you were, as I want you to be. This guy, you'd think he was from Washington State. Mega Man. Nah. We're not finished, Chellis. We've got work to do. Still have to make the best use of time. We all know you love sending it far away. True. But I've never actually sent one to NA. There's been multiple times, but I've managed to send... I've sent one to the Middle East and 2 around Europe and 1 to the UK. Right, I need... whenever you can, Koala. Are you in Seattle as well, Abstractly? Are you really? Are you both up this early? You nerds. I didn't realise that, Abstractly. Damn. That's you and Easy Green, I think. Not to dox the pair of you. Yeah, as soon as you can, Koala. If you can log on and queue. The earlier you're in it. If you're in the first 24, you're guaranteed for the first one. It should say how many are in the Alliance queue. Don't drop out of it to check, baby. Right, we need to make a vessel that is capable of dispersing this vaccine. Let's go to the... I'll save this as the friend ship.
Does anyone know if...
Born and raised in Seattle, it was easier to watch when I was in New York for a year. Oh, that's maybe explains it, I see. People born in my home state are called Hoosiers. Some in Missouri use the term as slang for a hillbilly. I always found that funny. Hoosiers, is that how you say that? I did become Person of the Century of the Day. I might have been coronated into Kerbaldom. Razor, you got Person of the Century of the Day, and you are... Have I not added Razor as a Kerbal? Did I forget to add Razor as a Kerbal? I got Shake on there. Yeah, you did win Person of the Century of the Day, didn't you? I forgot to add you. Fuck. I was about to be really confident there and say, here he is. Shit. Oh no, you're in here, but you're accidentally called Sam. I got your name wrong, Razor, but that is you. No, you're sorry, it's not a procedure you had to do, I just forgot, but you won marbles, you should have a Kerbal. You'll have one next week, I promise. Right, I guess with the last 15 minutes I build something that can dispense this vaccine. How about that? If I was a rich man... Let's put the big... this is a fairing, right? Yeah, okay. So we have the fairing payload. We then have a decoupler. This doesn't have to be a big thing, does it? But it needs... Well, Bybeat can fill it after the fact. What does this have to be? It needs a command module on it, doesn't it? Do I have... The Stay Put Mic offers the ultimate solution in crew safety, a lightweight sphere equipped with a remote receiver as a relay control input from the ground to the craft. It carries no crew at all, thus keeping them perfectly safe from all harm. This device does require electricity to operate and will cease to function if the power runs out. The built-in battery should keep it going for about 10 minutes. So if I put that on there now, we'll have these things just automatically doing it, right? Let me go to the... Oh shit, I think I've just gone out and forgot to take the Kerbals out of this ship. Bear with me. I just want to see if this thing will fly without me, because if it will, we'll do this Kerbal-less. Does that make sense? Hoosiers, like that. Is that how you say it, Harry? Am I saying some fucking racial term or something? Didn't realise I lived near any Doomers, much less in bus ride distance. There you go. Hoosiers, there you go. Kerbal-less. I don't know how these work. Have I got a Kerbal on board? I don't. So can I then... I can. Can I stop it, please? Oh, fuck, these are boosters, aren't they? Can I not? Hello? Can I not? Can we... fucking... I just... That... Can't wait. How do I... This is a... Well, we tested it. Luckily, because I was testing probes out, there was no fucker on it. Good. It's amazing you played this long and never used the I know, right? Probably shameful, but still. Right, let me... Can I control from here? No? Fucking still don't know how that works. The friendship is... Okay, let's put that away. Then I need to... Let's make a new ship. Yeah, save and continue. Now, let's start with a probe, because these are the things that are going to disperse the vaccine. But can I have a probe without... But can I not control from here? Can I not make this the thing that I control from? Why would that not work? What is happening? Hello? Put that way. Put that way. This thing. Why could I not make a spaceship? This thing. No, nothing. Okay, roger that. Okay. New? Start with this thing. Why can I not... Why is it... What? Why is it not letting me build? What's happened? What have I done wrong? Something's wrong. How do I join? Is there something already here somewhere? There's another town. Yeah, I'm with you, I'm with you. So let me, if I go like that, does that have the probe and that's considered? It is! Lovely! Okay, thank you, text that. I think I just about tried to stay in, to stay put, Nick. Fuck. By the way, it seems like State of Decay 2 has had a few content updates. I'm thinking of firing it up. Good shit. I love State of Decay. Right, this is our probe. This is gonna have... This needs to house a shitload of vaccine samples, right? We're actually, like, perilously close to the next State of Decay playthrough. And the next one is going to be the Doomhaus playthrough, by the way. It's been a while. I might have just given Koala PTSD. I've had a lot of stuff, been playing it for a week now. It's mad fun on the new high and ultra night. Yeah, that's the thing. We play it every year, but we're going to do a Doomhaus playthrough of it this time because we took a break from it to play Heartland. But next year's State of Decay playthrough is going to be, like I say, the Doomhaus one on Nightmare. Got to think of new ways to stretch out your name. The rule's going to be, it has to be related to your username or one name of your choice that you give me. You don't have to give me that one name as long as it's your on-screen name and one name. We added the Heartland map to the campaign and increased it. So yeah, we played the Heartland map. It's so good. But you can do it on the normal campaign and they've made it 3 times as big. What the fuck? I think it's the Hills one or whatever. Yeah, but the way we do it, by the way, if you've never seen a Doomhaus State of Decay playthrough, is we only take people from the wild, from this zombie survival team-based game. We only take people from the wild if they have names related to Doomhaus members. So we've had an Eric in the past, and that was Eric, and he got 5 points for surviving to the end. We had there was loads of them, right? We had a David, and that was Sothan, and he survived to the end. He got 5 points. We had etc., etc. Now you don't have to give any more information, but one name and then your username. Could even just be your username. I get one called Clum. Also, this is that would work. Yeah, Chef didn't survive to the end though. Sothan definitely lost a character. Yeah, I barely can survive a week with a fresh community. We lost 2 people. Razor, I don't think I can do that level, but I played on it first time through on Green Zone, and it was a breeze. It was way too easy. But yeah, we had, and people have willingly shared a name in the past. I don't think Chef would count, Koala. No, that would be a bit too much of a stretch. I've got no chance of finding somebody with either my Twitch name or my real name. They could be Devil, they could be Satan, they could be Lucifer, they could be anybody. I don't think anybody would say Lucifer isn't related to Dark Satanica. It's one of those games. Yeah, it does. I think if you played it on Green Zone, it really wouldn't hit as much. Stan. I like the idea of taking Stan. It's the thing, right? The first. What do you mean, Willing? You forced my name out of it. You told us all your name anyway. Sothan would have to do some cooking streams to get the chef back again. Yeah, he would. True. But yeah, it's not just names, is it? There's loads of other stuff. But again, there's absolutely no pressure to share any information. I tell you what I've always seen. On one of the loading screens, there's like these little tanks. Let me just save this as vaccine disperser. Prototype. Reminds me I need to cook some shit before my meat goes bad. Let me just nip out to the R&D department. Lucifer is the brightest star of the morning. Exactly, and then he could wake us up, do you know what I mean? Also, I can't wait to get Sothan again and watch him clean his chin. My real name is not happening, but I got one that had similar letters last time. True. Again, I will say nobody's names for the new playthrough, and I will ask everybody if you want to give a name. And you can't just give, like, John or something if it's not your name to try and get in. Lost a few pheasant breasts to freeze a bit. What, in State of Decay? Fucking hell, that game's realistic. Where's these, There we go, baguette external time. Should I buy that? Have I got enough science?
Twat.
Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the kind words. Okay, got these new engines. I'm going to go back. Then go to this. I love the recipe. I've been getting a load of mileage out of the rice cooker I bought a few months ago. We've got the vaccine ready. We haven't got it ready yet, actually. Bybeat's immediately got to work synthesizing the thing, but we can. I'm trying now to see if I can make this thing that can go up into space. So we've got the probe that can drive it, right? But it doesn't really need driving as such. We're just going to leave it in orbit until the tanks run out. Did I just get them new fuel tanks? I did. How big are these? Oh, beautiful. Then I want... I'll tell you what we'll do from this point. We will get the structural thing. Then we'll add these about here. Somewhere over there, maybe. No. Do them halfway down. Because the idea is to just crop dust from orbit, and I think it's a great idea. And then we'll do this again, but only one.
I'll have you know my name is Jordan George Noah Arthur Harry Leo Mohammed Lijah Jack Siddles.
So take any of them. Shut up, Siddles. We found, actually, in the 2019 State of Decay Doomhaus playthrough, we found somebody called Jordan, spelled Geordan. I was like, we've got Siddles! We found Siddles! We've got an orange! It's Siddles! Holy shit! And we said, come and join our community. And he said, no thanks. And he ran away. Starshot 30. How big is this? How big is this? That's a teeny tiny one. We want the big ones. Yes! So what I'm going to do is put this there. I've made that mistake once before. This is our Doomhaus branded vaccine dispersal kit. What do you think to it? Jack is actually one of your middle names. I know, Alan Wake too. I wouldn't have been as excited, Harry, but not for the fact that Control was so much loved. And then we'll put the fuel line that takes the vaccine from the tanks straight into the disperser. Or dispersers. Like that. What do you think? Not that. No, that's too big. Not that. What about this? Alan Wake is how I found one of my favourite bands of all time, so yes, I'll definitely play Alan Wake too. Was it Poets of the Fall? Let's stick that there. So we've got a Doomhaus flag on it. Look at this. This is beautiful. Right, what can we do? We've got... I tell you what, we need an antenna, don't we, so it knows to be brought back. I need batteries, don't I? It did say I need batteries for days. I need solar panels as well. The old gods of Asgard. That's quite like my middle name. I have no idea if it sounds dignified or not. But Lane makes me think of some Knights of the Round Table shit. Your middle name is Lane? That is strong, actually. So then. Never knew just how sexy you were. Alright, am I going to fit power on this? I need solar panels on it, don't I? Let me get some batteries. David Lane sounds like a Monopoly square. It does, actually. Right, the batteries are on. Let me just lift up them tanks a little bit. I love making stuff like this in this game. Just like using your imagination a little bit because you've made some stupid decision that's not actually in the game and you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Right, the battery packs are in, look. If I could get some solar panels on this thing, we should be laughing. But I don't want the big solar panels, so maybe we'll just go for the little tiddlers. Alright, bigger than I thought they were. What if I put one there? It doesn't ever have to drive itself home, does it? But I guess we can control it a tiny bit from orbit. One of those on there. Lovely. What are you actually doing? I've been too busy fucking around with sex buttons. It's I'm making a vaccine disperser siddles because we've finally got all the ingredients needed. There's only 2 streams left, so we're coasting at this point, really. Which means next week we can set this up, get the vaccine dispersed in, and then build the fucking prison. Right, what time have I got left? I've got 1 minute. Do I need... Guess I need some equipment. There's one of these little buzzers, right? Stick this on. Tell you what, stick it right on his fucking head. Let's have 4 of the frigging thing. Like that. So we're going to send 4 of these into orbit. One of them's going to be polar. One of them's going to be... I just realised we only need a polar one, don't we, and a equatorial one because of the rotation. Yeah? Yeah? 2 polar should. No, they're not going to land tags like they're going to be low orbit. They're not landing, they're going to be low orbit. So I just need 1 equatorial, don't I, and 1 polar orbit. Okay, let me just test one thing. So if I have it just at the very, 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 very edge of the atmosphere, and we fire them down, it should work. How in the fuck I managed to get hot sauce on my shirt sleeve, and yes, I have a t-shirt on. Fucking cheeky, Jesus. I imagine it flying all over the place. It's 55, boys and girls. I'll be finishing the stream very shortly. I just want to test these fireworks. If you put 2 at the north gravity, it will pull all the vaccine particles down. This is true. Look at this thing. Right, if I make an action group, I'm going to ask you a question now, ladies and gentlemen. This is important, this. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 100. This is for anybody. It doesn't matter if you've been on a mission or not, or even if you have a Kerbal. 10... 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. number is 40. Lundios was the last legit one. Lundios, welcome to the stream as well. Is that easy green? Is that easy green? I did 40 twice. It is easy green. Lovely. Lundios, welcome to the stream, by the way. Right, that means I've not made a bomb. The easy green's colour. How does this work? Easy green's colour is like a very deep green, right? So the vaccine is going to be deep green. Disgusting. Utterly disgusting. We'll start it deep green, but we'll end it a little lighter. And the burst type, again, we'll start that lighter and we'll end it slightly darker. Force up, duration up, star size up, launch velocity, explosion delay down. Can I tip this thing over? Can I? No pilots aboard. Cannot engage SAS. Wait, why? Anyway, we'll sort that out after. 3. This is our first test. There's no vaccine in this. It's just semen. 3, 2, 1. It's a bit explosive, but most things in the Doomhaus space project are. Ladies and gentlemen, the Easy Green virus, that's the name of it, not virus, that's the Easy Green vaccine is prepared and ready for dispersal next week. Boys and girls. Yeah, I think it's because I turned this one up at this side, Taxac. I think it does all of them, but it doesn't do all of them for the settings of explosion size and stuff. The Easy Green vaccine is ready to be released. Everybody, congratulations on being safe and home. Everybody is back. Everybody is rescued. All the ingredients are ready. Bybee is preparing the vaccine as we speak. Next week we get to disperse the vaccine and we are actually getting the happy ending that we have fought all year for. Beautiful. Boys and girls, that is going to do it for Kerbal for today. Which means there's only 2 things left to do. One of which is this. We have just discovered that as Eric took the vaccine back from... took the blood sample back from Easy Green, that Eric is now in the 3-point spot next to Scotty. So Mikey, Eric's about to get 3 points from Kerbal, not 1. Ooh. Which means Mikey really, really needs his win in Kerbal today, in marbles. So we are going to do 1 single run of marbles to determine who is Person of the Century of the weekend. Don't usually name a vaccine after the disease it prevents. Well, the AstraZeneca and the Johnson & Johnson and the Pfizer are all the companies that made it, right? I guess you name it after Bybee. Still kind of want to live at that rock, the Sothan rock. Shit, I might have to play golf. Well, you can't get any points in golf, Mikey. Right, Mikey needs this point to tighten up the race. Don't you usually name a vaccine? Sorry, yeah, but the cafeteria is out of coffee. It had nothing to do with me, either. Right, single run of marbles, then we'll do stream races. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Bybee was second closest in this game. It's named for the dispersal system. That's fair. Right, golf is on, ladies and gentlemen, for anybody that would like to. It might be a slightly smaller golf because there's a special WoW event on tonight. Password, by the way, is Roaring Success, if you'd like a marble. But yeah, if there is 3 people, golf will be scored. Does anyone here follow chess and would be bothered if I talked about the end of the World Chess Championship with spoilers? Right, we have... Sothan, go for it. We have Razor. We have Satan. We have Koala. We have Eric. We have Alkirion. We have Harry. We have Mikey B. We have Cats, welcome to the stream. We have Tag Slack. We have Pedals. We've got Lundius. We've got Cheeky. We've got Bybee. We've got...
Is an orange.
Cellist. I was trying to write mind right then. Fuck. We've got Easy Green. We've got Tiny Green. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. No, we haven't. Wait. I had more Kerbals. Not Kerbals, marbles. Goddammit. We've got Tiny Green. I feel like I've missed loads. Everybody concentrate. I don't want to have missed your name. We've got Mind Right. Unless you're winning it, so then I don't want to know. Jealousy bits. Magnus Carlsen crushed Ian, that guy. Oh, we've got Abstractal as well. It was the most one-sided tournament I've ever seen. He was doing remarkably well, then lost one game and went on a tailspin. Damn. Right, boys and girls, keep an ear out. I might have missed people. We have Razor, Satan, Koala, Eric, Alkarion, Harry, Mikey, Cats, Tags like Siddles, Lundios, Cheeky, Bybee, Cellist, Easy Green, Tiny Green, Mindright, and Abstractal. First person to pick a number picks the winner. First person to pick a number. Do you want to take a look at? Sothan says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are on the level The Factory. 18 marbles enter the race. Good luck, everybody. Mikey, I want to see drama at the end of this year. So you've got to win this. Did I miss Sothan? Did I actually miss Sothan? I hope not. I was too focused on the chess thing. Can anybody see him? I hope I didn't. Go on, somebody say you was going to win that. I did. Koala, good spot. I used my cheats. Razor's blown his cheat. Right, what's the level? The level's called The Factory. Oh, where is it? You search. You can't search, can you? If you see The Factory, try and get the number and tell me where it is. There. 26, 18, 19 marbles into the race. So then, you're in. No, I don't have them anymore. Fuck me. We go again. Good spot, Koala. You went past it. Yeah, I got it, Mikey. Thank you very much. Cellist is a record holder with 1 minute and 45 seconds. Can he do this? Can the oranges get a consolation point? Go on, double orange points today, I'd be very happy. I think the greens might have already won 2021, but if we can, you know what I mean? If we can, just at least get it back to a respectable number. Didn't know I held a record. You do. It must have been a monster marbles when you couldn't concentrate for the whole thing, Chalice. It does happen. I'm not going to say who's in the lead right now. Oh, maybe I am. It's not somebody who believes in jinxing. It's Mindright in the lead for the oranges, with Tag Slack in second for the oranges and Shitty Siddles in third for the oranges. Just as I said that, Shitty Siddles loses his third place to Cats, whose name's fallen off, and Tiny Green for the greens in fourth. Can Tiny Green get something from this? Can Cats maybe tighten the fucking top of the table as well? Who knows? Cats. Siddles takes second place, I think. Anyway, did Tag Slack drop back? Mindright still in the lead. Tiny Green is in third place for the greens, the most advanced green as we speak. Can she get through, or is there going to be some trouble on the... Ooh! She does. Tag Slack gets shot out of the way. Mindright is just holding the lead down from the oranges. Tiny Green in second for the greens. Cellist!
Exclamation mark roll.
Is not rolling fast enough as Mindright gets a solid exit. Siddles goes for some big stunts. Can he pull it off? Siddles tries but cheats. Harry cheats but fucking succeeds. Harry for the greens has all of a sudden taken the lead from Mindright. That was looking good. Eric goes for the big stunts. Might as well at this point, right? But Eric is down. At least Eric is not stretching out ahead of you.
Exclamation mark twat.
Says Cheeky and his marble fell off. Cheeky went for an exclamation mark twat and completely screwed it. Well played, Cheeky. Can Harry do this? Can Mindright get the overtake? Mindright, do this. Don't get pegged. Harry's coming. No, Mindray, you're going backwards. Mindray, no. Mindray, no. This prick. Of course. Someone's got punted. Somebody steal it from Harry. Damn it. Harry, for the Greens, takes Person of the Century of the day. Mindray, after a solid effort, takes second. Lundios takes third. Damn it. Be a merry for the win. Good shit, Harry for the Greens. Let me go and put that crown on his head. Let me open up top of the shorts. Harry has won the Greens, their 248th point. And he did it in emphatic cheating style. Bybeat, the crown's going to have to come off your head. The oranges lose the crown. Harry, say something in Discord. No, you're alright. I might be able to find you. Where is he? Harry, where are you? Where the fuck is Harry? There he is. Harry the Emery is now... He was brown in the week and now he's gold for the whole weekend. Well played, Harry. You don't have to say something, you're fine. Tags like Cheeky, Eric, Satan, Siddle, Sothan and Cats all took the big chops. But that is going to do it for marbles, which means, ladies and gentlemen, with the Greens winning the first point, it now falls to the Oranges to ruin the pie and take the second. A weekend of music. Damn it, Harry, what about my mug? Oh god, yeah, Mindrake could have done some real damage there. Mindrake could have finished on 19, a point behind the top spot. Woof. I'm torn, I want my fellow Emerys to win, but not Oranges. That's a good answer, Mindrake, frankly. Right, 3 races in stream races, and then we can get out of here and enjoy our weekends. I love the soundtrack to this game. Type race, and you can join in for the first race. Siddles is in. Tell me this, is the soundtrack for this game as good as we think it is, or is it just because we only hear it on a Friday? We have Siddles, Razor, Sothan, Koala, Cats, Bybeat, Harry the Emery, Mindright, Lundios, Tagslack, Easy Green, Shellish, Cheeky, Tiny Green, all in. We begin the timer. It is a banger, isn't it? I think it might be a bit of both as well. Not only is it a banger, but we also hear it at a happy time. Alkarion in the lead, Eric in the lead. I don't listen to this music as a rule either, Sothan, but I think it's just... I'm just into it. It's just good. It's just good, punchy video game. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, best of 3. If a green wins 2 races, the Greens win. If an orange wins 2 races, the orange wins. I like it, but I love drum and bass. I guess it's not technically drum and bass, but it's got the drum and bass drum, hasn't it? It wouldn't be the furthest away from drum and bass. Do you know what? It sounds like a song that got maybe cut from Pendulum's first album. The most mainstream drum and bass you can imagine. Fuck's sake. Right, early doors, I forgot the camera angles. Lundios in the Lundy bus takes the lead. A good solid boost at the start has put him in the lead. Has found a hammer. Bumping is racing. Look at Lundios, by the way. Lundios is dominating all of a sudden. Tiny Green in second. Cheeky in second for the Oranges. Tiny Green in third. Can anybody... Eric takes out the Lundy bus on the corner. A big boom comes in from Alkarion 1 second, and Lundios has crashed.
Exclamation mark boom the Greens.
But it does take Siddles clean out, who was about to overtake, but it has put Cheeky clean in the lead. An enormous boom comes in from Cellist, who takes out...
Exclamation mark boom.
Oh, it takes Cheeky and Mindray out of the top spot. Cellist, thank you for the massive 700 bits. Fuck's sake, Cellist, that's 2,700 in this stream so far, you maniac. Cellist is technically in the lead. Was that cheating? Was that pay to win? This is what you bought yourself, Cellist. Cellist, thank you for the bits. It's a bit like a cut pendulum track, yeah. I think Cellist just cheated. Oh, he didn't though. Cheeky gets back in the lead. This is the way. Cellist, Cheeky, hold it down. Mindrate in second place for the Oranges. Cellist is right behind him though. Mindrate, if you could body check him off the fucking off the track, that'd be good. Not worth it, he says. Eric goes in for a boost. Mindrate's just about under the bridge. Can Mindrate hold Cellist back? This is the way. Thank you, Cellist, by the way, very much. Thank you, Alkarion, for the big boom as well. Thank you both. That's a stupid amount of bits for stupid old stream races. Bye. Appreciate it. Very orange, I'm loving this. Cheeky's miles in the lead, look at this. Absolutely no worry at all. And it's actually, this character model is based on Cheeky. We've all seen his streams. That was a terrible boost. Wait, did it boost you off? Cheeky is laser focused. He's hitting his marks. Mindrat has a bad boost, a worthy effort, but a bad result. And now it puts Cellist and Sothan in second and third. They're a ways behind, but Cheeky is comfortable in the lead as we speak. The Cheeky tractor. Yes, the Cheeky tractor, Sothan. He spun you into a wall and hung you up. Shit. Holy fuck. There's Mindrat now fighting with Tagslak in second place. Is the tractor the new meta? Come on, Cheeky. Is this level? Does it fancy finishing, or are we just going to go forever? Look at this lead. This is fat. Cellist's nuke. You know what I mean? Cheeky's got into the crowd. He's killed upwards of 11 families. Cellist, Cheeky, no. Oh no, he's fallen through. He's killed even more. There he is. Respawn was dodgy, but oh shit, his respawn has been Cats might catch up, but Cats has got into the crowd. Siddles, fall off that. Siddles just falls out of the crowd as we speak. This is good. If anybody else doesn't make it, though, we're in trouble. Cheeky got his respawn, but this is good. Cheeky, no. Cheeky, no. Don't land in the crowd. That's bad. That is actually bad news. Cheeky's going to need a respawn, whereas everybody else who got their respawns already isn't. Siddles has crashed. He's fallen off the ramp. We're good. But Cats is right here. Here comes Cats, look. And he's on his wheels. Cheeky, we're going to need his flawless performance or the greens are going to steal this. Cheeky with the absolute stunts, by the way. That was beautiful. I don't know, the respawns have gone a bit weird, but Cheeky's still on. He's good. He managed to land his flip. Can Cheeky take the first point for the oranges? The first race for the oranges, should I say. I'm into this. Kerbal is safe. Half-Life 2 next week. One of my favourite games ever. There's drama in the Person of the Century of the Day race, and it's fucking Friday night. I'm all up for it. This is good shit. It is a long old course. A huge boom comes in from Lundios. Can he do something about it?
Exclamation mark boom.
Lundios blows himself up 3 times, as well as everybody else, but you've just about missed Cheeky. And Cheeky takes the first race for the oranges. Come on, oranges, let's fucking ruin the fun. Yes, let's take some shine off Harry's win. I don't know how many boosts there are, Harry. Somebody know, I think it's 2 maybe? Lundios, thank you for the monstrous bits though, I appreciate that. Thank you, Lundios. Thank you, Cellist, for the monster bits as well. Thank you, Alcarion, for the big bits. But starting tomorrow, I'll be a free man. Well, you know what to do, so then. Make sure you wear clothing on public transport from this point forward. And then you'll remain a free man. Cheeky first place for the oranges, Tagslak second for the oranges, Cats fourth for the third for the greens, and Siddles fourth for the oranges. I can never have my moment. You don't come to the Doomhaus for gratitude, Harry. Hello. Right, oranges. Actually, oranges, let the greens win the next round, then win the third round. Then I don't have to have a Stubbler round and embarrass myself in front of everybody, because last week was fucking... This course is huge. Where is everybody? I'm playing Half-Life as well. Bybeat mentioned something yesterday. I'm not quite sure why Dr. Breen said Gordon has been referred to as the one free man. And I can't work out why. You heard him, oranges, race like Stubbler's embarrassment depends on it. Boys and girls, next race, we go again. Is it because I died on Zen? Right, boys and girls, race, second round. Lundios in, Tagslak in, Easy Green in, Alcarion in, Eric, Harry, Bybee, Koala, Siddles, Razor in, Mikey in, Satan in. Brace you buggers, but not you greens. Cheeky in. Cellist in. Tiny Green in. Is everything good? Yeah. Keep flashing on OBS. Mind right is in. Right. Oranges lose. I don't want to stubble around. 3, 2, 1. Go for it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This could be the final round to determine whether or not the oranges take the point. Hello, Stream Racers. Are we? We are. Good shit. Bybee immediately in the lead for the oranges. Cheeky's up here as well. Tagslack's here for the oranges, but Easy Green and Harry. Holy shit, Siddles nearly took Bybee out. Tagslack helps Bybee over the cones, but that might have been a bad decision. Cheeky's here as well. Razor's here. This is so orange. Easy Green's the only one that might compete, but everybody's getting stuck apart from Cheeky. Cheeky, you need to get going quickly because Cellist and Tiny Green and Cats are right behind you. Cheeky, if you can win second point back to back. Has the tractor had a boost or something? Don't hit Cheeky on the crossroads. There isn't a crossroads. Cheeky is doing this. Tagslack second place for the oranges. Easy Green in third. I'm enjoying this. You can get Harry's just asked what determines the style of the car. You can you get an app or something, and if you sign in with your Twitch account via the app, it gives you points and stuff, and then you can unlock cars and shit. And they do actually behave differently. They're supposed to be balanced. Ooh, Razor just takes Cheeky out on the corner. That was brutal. I think Razor might have just clipped him, which means Cheeky's going to need a respawn to get back on it, but Tagslack is right there, and Mr. Tiny Green and Mikey B and Cats are right behind us. Tiny Green's got coned as well. Can she get rid of the cones and get back on it before Cheeky and Razor get the overtake? Razor tries the jump but flies off the fucking course. And Cats goes flying as well, but Cheeky's managed to get his wheels underneath him, which means first place is Cheeky, but Tiny Green is right behind him for the greens. This could be orange for Cheeky, it could be green, Tiny Green. This is tense as sticks. Mikey's in third place in the background. Can Cheeky do this? Hold on to the... Come on, Cheeky, this is the way. She's right there. Can Tiny Green tie this up to bring it to the third round? Or is Cheeky going to finish it here? They're in different cars as well, so they've got different top speeds and different accelerations and different cornering. Cheeky's on a tractor. Thandy, welcome. Cheeky single-handedly wins back-to-back stream races and wins the oranges. You'd think Cheeky likes racing games or something. You're right. Thandy, welcome to the stream. You can join in for the next one if you have a fancy. Which means that the green score is 248 and the orange score is 276. Which means we have to do a fucking Stubbler round. Right, nobody joined for this. If nobody joins, I win. If you want to upset me, type raced in the chat right now. Now let's get Stubbler that win so he can get his more points. If I win, the Stubbler gets in at the Stubbler round. So this round, by the way, because the oranges have already won the point, this round... Look at everybody... What is this? Ruining my life. Type race if you'd like to be in. Thandy is in. Mikey, Eric, Siddles, Alkarion, Cheeky, Harry, Razor, Koala, Cats, Easy Green, Tagslack, Mindright.
Stubbler.
Shut up. Tiny Green is in. Don't shout. Yeah, it's true actually, Alkarion. I should have known fucking better. Look at Bybee. She knows. If I win this, by the way, because the greens are dominating so much, if I win this, the oranges get a point. This is the round where I don't focus on anybody else because it's already a foregone conclusion. I focus on myself and myself alone. And if I and I alone win this race, another point for the oranges. I've done it once before, I can do it again. Right, I need a good start. Type race if you'd like to race, to boost if you'd like to boost, exclamation mark boost. Type exclamation mark boom with 10 bits. Where am I? I didn't enter. Fucking hell. Type race if you'd like to be in for this round. I put myself in. We've got Siddle, Stubbler, Koala, Tagslack, Alkarion, Cats, Razor, Eric, Satan, Mindright, Mikey, Harry. We begin. Too busy whining and forgot to enter. That doesn't sound like me. Harry's in, Easy Green's in, Cellist's in, Mikey's in. Type race if you'd like to race in this race. Type race! Everybody type race!
You twat.
Cheeky's in. Thandy is in. Surthan's in. fuck's sake. Right, final act of the week, boys and girls. Oranges, you better fucking pray for me, because I'm our only chance at a bonus point. I thought I couldn't find me. There I am, I can see me in red, look. Roger that. Yes! This is good! Ooh! Tiny green, easy green, get out of the way. Honestly, just communicate locally. You can organise something, just get out of the way. Mind right's boosted. Tag slack's boosted up by back passage and... Stubbler is in the lead. Pretty good. This is the massive level as well. Look at this. Tag slack, help me then. He fucking boost. No! Stubbler, stop. Mind right, help me. No, it's alright, we're in 5th. We can do this, we can fix this. Don't hit me, Cellist. Ooh. Don't hit me, Harry. Okay. Them nerds have knocked it out. Mind right's in the lead. Tiny green, easy green. I can get past these two. Ooh! Tiny green slipped. Easy green. I'll just have to get past 2 more people and I've got this. Stubbler can't turn corners. On your wheels! On your wheels! Back in the lead. Yes, Sothan, Tag Slack right behind me. This is how it's done. Koala. Tag Slack. Agent Tag Slack. I'm going to need you to take those 2 out. This is important. Oh, he did! Tag Slack takes Sothan. Tag Slack's in the lead. Tag Slack, I need you to brake check Koala. I can't keep on my wheels. Mind right, what are you doing? Mind right, slow down. Mind right, what are you doing? Mind right.
Learn to fucking drive, you twat.
Tag Slack's helping as much as he can. He's pissed about the mug. Mind right's furious with me for some reason. Help me! I'm gonna need a miracle here. No! Instead, I went for fucking revenge. An enormous boom comes in from Alkirion. 10 cars go up. Alkirion, you hero! He just took out 2 people from the lead. Get past this bullshit Stubbler. Nice. Let's do a fucking pirouette for no reason. Razor, what are you doing, Razor? Stick to the plan. I don't know what fucking position I'm in now. That's a big boom from Cheeky. Stubbler goes up.
Exclamation mark boom.
Cheeky, this is not helpful. Where's Tag Slack? I can't even find the fucking lead. Right, get back on this road. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Exclamation mark boom.
An astronomical boom comes in from Chalice as well, and not only does it get fucking worse, it goes from bad to worse to worse. Fuck's sake. Chalice, thank you for the big bits. Cheeky, thank you for the big bits. Alkarion, thank you for the big bastard bits. Where am I now? Am I still even in stream races? I'm going to end up landing in fucking Gran Turismo 2 at this rate. Why at me again?
Exclamation mark boom.
Alkarion, thank you for the nudge. Alkarion, thank you for the big bits. I sense another raid quit. No, I'm sticking this one out. Much like Stubbler's driving. God damn it. Harry's not... I'm not... Listen, if you don't go into the crowd here, Stubbler, this is the way. Just don't go into the crowd. Yes, no, bounce down. Don't sit up there. Not easy being me. This is just when I was saying, right, leading up to this race, I was just saying everything's going well. The Oranges won back the point, Kerbal's ready, Half-Life next week, everything's fine. We're leading up to fucking final week, everything's good. And then this. Those fans do sure do get a lot for their money. Very up close and personal. They're right in amongst the action. Fucking bollocks. Good work with the tactical airstrikes, everybody. Remember that time when Stubbler was first in this? If I can finish in the top 15, I'll be happy with this. You're not far from first. Tagslack's finished. Imagine you were go-karting the other way. What, was there a fucking idiot with 3 wheels at the back doing this sort of stuff? Thandir comes second on his first ever stream races. Good work, Thandir. That's some strong performance. If it was a normal race, would have seen you do it, but as it is, it's the Stubbler race, and I've had to watch my embarrassing fucking performance at the back. With some dickhead on the track spinning. What do you mean there was some dickhead on the track spinning about? Mindrite 4th, Cellist 5th, Easy Green 3rd, Razor 6th. And that is going to do it.
You were first, then you started spinning around like a fucking ballerina on speed.
Jesus. Jakey, thank you for the bits. Alcarion, thank you for the bits. Cellist, thank you for the bits. Cheeky again, thank you for the monster bits. Everybody, thank you for the massive bits today, you absolute sweats. Fucking nerds. I love you all though. Thank you very much for the... Sorry, you're right, you're not even on the track. Nearly a minute away from the fucking... Fuck off, streamers, I don't care anymore. Go away, get out of here, you're just embarrassing. Good work to the Oranges, though, for winning the second point of the day in stream races. Harry, congratulations, and congratulations to the Greens for a personal centric this weekend. Well played, everybody. Siddles, are you streaming this evening? Do you know what? Today, despite what just happened in the Stubbler round of stream races, was absolutely banging. We brought all the necessaries back from Doona. We no longer have to go there anymore. Everybody is back and safe. Nobody died. Razor forgot to put himself forward for any missions, but he was there as well. But that was pretty fucking good. Thank you all very, very much for the bits this week. Welcome to the new followers this week. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the hosts and the raids and everything as always. The continuation of the Half-Life 2 playthrough will start again on Monday as we enter the final few weeks of streaming of this year before final week. Bye, beat. I wish you all the luck in the world with synthesising this vaccine. We'll get that dispersed next week, and then we can set to punishing the bastards that released the virus. How about that?
Shite stream as usual.
Right, if you're staying on the platform, may I recommend Kilobits, who's playing Sam and Max as we speak. Scribbies is live as well. I think he's just gone live. He's just chatting as we sit here, and Alcarion is live as well. I hope you all enjoyed his stream yesterday, and I recommend you go there again. But for now, Easy Green, Alcarion, Razor, Harry, Cheeky, Satan, Tagslack, Mikey B, and everybody else. Congratulations to everybody that's won stuff today. Thank you very much for everybody's generosity. But Eric, do you have us a final word? He does. Eric's final word is this, something I was producing on my way into this stream because I was nervous. I love you all. I will see you all on Monday if I don't see you in golf this evening or AV this evening or whatever's happening. The final word is this: big brown eggs.
Nice.